It's our favorite day of the week, Sunday Fun Day with Jeremy and George. Ain't that right? Isn't today your favorite day of the week?
Actually, no, I'm like you. I don't have favorites.
He loves Mondays.
I love, you know what my favorite part of the week is?
What's your favorite?
Monday morning, waking up for work. Yes. That's my favorite.
Let us know in the chat what day of the week is your favorite day of the week. For me, it's Sunday because I get to hang out with you guys for 3 hours.
3 hours?
3 hours sounds like such a long time,
but
like it goes by so fast.
And then ending up on an island. That's what it sounds like to me.
If this is your first live, the first hour is dedicated to Q&A. And then the last 2 hours are dedicated to our live bulk auction. We will be having some awesome lots tonight. And don't forget, we always do free giveaways at the end of our live auctions. And these giveaways are actually special, super special. I want to do a quick shout out. Someone sent us a super sticker before we went live. Oh, there she is. Kathleen Curtis sent us a $2.99 super sticker. Appreciate it, Kathleen.
Where's your fist bump?
My fist is over there.
Love you, Kathleen. Oh, yes, we do. We love you, Kat. You better go get that fist. We're going to need it. Kathleen.
I didn't want to take
your
green fist bump from you.
You're not with us. We're blue. Oh, Kathleen, we love you. Whoa, double fist.
This is the original fist pump. And then Jeremy obviously had to steal my thunder and found this green Hulk one.
I thought you were the thunder and I was the lightning.
I'm the thunder, you're the stealer.
Love you, YouTubers. Yes, we do. Love you, YouTubers. This is true. You're not near us. Oh, we're blue. Oh, YouTubers, we love you.
Chef You Boy sent a $1.99 super sticker. Appreciate it. Boom.
Love you, Chef You Boy. Even though we don't know you. Love you, Chef You Boy. Even though we don't know you. When you're not with us, we still don't know you. But Chefy Boy, we love you.
Michelle Cole sent a $5 super sticker. Appreciate it, Michelle.
Love you, Michelle Cole. We thought you should know. Love you, Michelle Cole. Thought you should know. You're not near us. Life's so cold.
Sundays are our least favorite days.
Oh, Michelle Cole, we thought you should know.
Every day before Sunday is our least favorite days, I meant to say. Jacob Bartlett sent a $5 super chat.
Are you just trying to make it challenging?
Is he trying to give you away or are you trying to give him away?
Love you, Jacob Bartlett.
Appreciate it, Jacob.
Even though you let out a fartlet. Love you, Jacob Bartlett. Even though you passed a fartlet. Should I just stop
Real
this now
mature,
or keep going?
Jeremy. Real
Oh,
mature.
Jacob Bartlett. George is the queen of fartlets. Oh, Jacob Bartlett, we can smell your fartlet.
BC Eagle Deb sent a $5 super chat. Says, best wishes to you guys. Just wanted to support the channel. Love you guys. By the way, my package allegedly arrived on the 8th.
Ooh, we might be opening
Appreciate it,
that.
Deb. Yeah, if your package may be something that we open tonight.
Love you, YouTubers. Yes, we do. Love you, YouTubers. This is true. When you're not.
Christine Prosmoso sent a $5 super chat. Says, God bless you both. You guys make my day. So she doesn't have a favorite day of the week. We just make her day. Any day of the week. Appreciate it, Christine.
What's that say about Christine's nights?
Charlie Hample sent a $5 super sticker. Appreciate it, Charlie.
Thank you so much, Charlie.
There you go, sir.
You're doing great double fisting. You got this
Well, I
down
haven't
pat.
double fisted. I've just been using mine.
Oh, okay. So I got you. I got you. All right. We got a lot to cover tonight, don't we?
We do.
We have a special guest coming on, too.
We do.
We had a crazy week. We got a lot to cover. You getting all the super chats?
Mm-hmm.
How about you grab the super chats because you know where you're at and I don't. And just as a reminder for everybody, if you're watching with the Hales and you have not subscribed yet, make sure you click that subscribe button. You're going to see one right there. You'll see one in absolutely every single video that we put out. There's a red subscribe button. You can click on it right there. And then you want to hit the bell notifications. The way you hit it is a little something like this. You hit it.
3 icons will pop up. You want to make sure you click on that top bell icon.
It will say all. Now, if you're on an Apple product, even though you turn on notifications on YouTube, if you don't allow notifications on your Apple product, your iPhone, your iPad, whatever it may be, your pod, your notifications won't get in. And we keep getting more and more questions from viewers. Why am I not receiving notifications? YouTube is always going to push the notification out. You've got to make sure that, number one, you allow them to by clicking all notifications. And if you're not getting notifications, go back in, resubscribe, re-click all notications. Mm-hmm. And then you have to make sure that your actual device that you're watching on will give you notifications as well. Yeah. Always funny to me when viewers will come back on and be like, oh, I haven't seen you guys in months. I'm so glad you just put out a video. And we're like, what the
We've been
hell?
here the whole time. Where have you
been? They don't have notifications on, so therefore they have no clue.
Mick Draper sent a $1.98 super chat. Says, Mr. Draper is a warrior. He is halfway done.
Oh, wow. That is
incredible. Shout out to Mick and Mr. Draper.
That is great.
He's halfway through his chemo and radiation treatments.
We do get a lot of people on the live stream and a lot of communication. And just like you've seen other people super chatting, there's actually probably down there or down there or down there. There's probably a little $sign. What do they do with that if they want us to read their comment?
The $sign will allow you to send a super chat, which is the ones that pop up in color, like the one that John Napoli sent, a $3 super sticker. It's a small donation to the channel, and we appreciate it very much.
Yeah, it pops right up, and we can see it versus trying to read 1,000 comments at once.
As the chat flies, because it truly does fly, but it pops out and it's like bam.
But we always go back and read all the chat later, so that's always fun for us.
Like Juanita sent a $3 super sticker. Appreciate it, Juanita.
So we hit some pretty major milestones this week that we can probably celebrate a little bit with our viewers. So we crossed 245,000 subscribers. Is that
we keep an eye on it?
Is
daily.
That crazy? Actually, minute by minute, we keep an eye on it. Right now, it's minute by minute because we are in a race with somebody else, and they don't even know that we're in a race. And we are this close. As a matter of fact, probably 100 more subscribers, and we will blow them out of the water. And then it'll be on to the next race. But in YouTube's world, subscribers don't mean as much as views. Do you know where our views are currently?
Subscribers definitely help with our community. We have
Huge
an
with the community.
awesome community. We love you guys all. That's why we go live every Sunday, so that we can interact with you guys and we can hang out with you guys live.
68 subscribers away from 247,000, which
incredible.
then we're killing it.
And then we'll hit 250. We'll probably, if we
probably
keep
do
going at
250 by the end of the month. Well, easily will be 250 by the end of the month. But
and when
views,
we hit 200K before the end of May, and we're almost at 250. If we keep going at this rate, we may be at 300 by the end of the year.
There's a good chance of it. Do you know what big milestone of views we're actually coming up on?
Views, we are at, I was just looking at this. Can I?
Nope, no cheating. What's the next big milestone?
At this.
Nope. What's the next big milestone?
70 mil.
That would be a good milestone. We are getting close to 60 million views.
I'm 10 million ahead.
You're 10 million ahead of it. Yeah, you've always been ahead of your time, haven't you? That's crazy to think that that 1 million views on any of these ridiculous videos. And they are ridiculous videos that anybody would watch anything, let alone almost 60 million views. The fact that there even one view ever happened is just
mind-blowing. Teresa sent a $3 super sticker. Appreciate it, Teresa.
It is mind-blowing. And we were just talking earlier this week. We were talking about when we first set up the channel. We remember some of the bigger channels hating on some of their live streams, like those idiots, and they'll never make it, and things like. We were joking about it this week because we were looking back and we were like, oh, yep, and they're still absolutely nowhere. And we were thinking back and all them trash talking us up and coming and just shaking our heads and laughing this week. That was funny.
I feel like that's once you become a public figure, whether it's on YouTube or on TV, no matter what you do, people will always have trolls. Always. It's just it's the nature of the beast.
It's how they rolls with the trolls.
So you can't please everyone. You know, obviously growing up, I've learned you can't please everyone. So,
are you sure?
Yes.
You're yes or yes?
Definitely can't please everyone. People will either love you or they'll hate you, but there's no point on dwelling on those negative comments. And
what do I always tell you?
You just be who you are and continue to be who God intended you to be, and don't try to change for anyone. What do
I always tell you? 95%
of people will love you.
They will love you.
And 5% will troll and hate on you and be
and majority of people try and please the 5% that will never be pleased by anybody, because that's YouTube, who they are.
Yeah. Well, you learned a long time ago being a public speaker that you should never dwell on what that 5% of people say and do. Just keep doing you.
Just pour your love into the 95% who love you
and love you,
and they will love you even more. And that's where you should always put your focus. And those are the 95% that are in the chat tonight. So that's a ton of fun for us. So we have goals for the channel, and we hit another major goal Thursday, another channel record. Okay. And it looks like we thought we were going to hit another one Saturday. We were just by the skin of our teeth away. And then we have hit another record for the channel the past 3 months in a row, blowing our expectations out of the water, any goals that we set forth. And it's been a fun summer. Yeah. But we've worked really hard for the summer though, too.
Very hard.
Even through all your illness, even, we've gotten away, but we've still worked hard.
Yeah. We definitely make it look easy and fun in our videos. Obviously, getting away to the casino helps with the hard work, but that's stressful as well because
I'm gonna have a heart attack. You're killing me.
Times, like, our blood pressure just rises because
my left arm right now.
I made a mistake, or
my left arm
he starts playing and makes a mistake, or Robert Kirk Rogers sent a $3 super sticker. Appreciate it, Robert.
When do I get to play?
I let you play once in a while.
But we've this past month, even probably a month, a little bit more. We've been trying to get away a little bit more. So we went caving
Mhm.
in West Virginia. We've been up to the island, up to Kelly's Island. How many times?
Twice so far.
Twice.
After the quarantine has been lifted.
Yes. So we were actually there this week, even though the viewers didn't see a video of it. If you follow us in YouTube stories, What
On
the
our
Hales Facebook,
fan page, yeah.
Instagram, you would have seen that we were actually back up at the island.
Mhm.
And
We were up there for less than 24 hours.
it was just a hair over 24 hours.
24
It
hours.
felt less because we didn't sleep all night, because we didn't bring a tent. We didn't bring the camper. We didn't bring anything. We attempted to sleep in the back of the truck.
The bed of the
in
truck.
the bed of the truck.
In the outdoor elements.
Attempted.
With mosquitoes.
Keyword attempted. Keyword, because we were going to be there.
It sounded like a good idea at the time.
But here's the cool thing. The weather was perfect. I sold
It
George
was.
on this whole idea. I was like, we don't
We
need
were
anything.
so close to the lake,
was
so
like-
we could hear the waves crashing all night.
I told her we'll just bring firewood. We don't need anything. We're gonna get jumbo dogs, which we finally found. We got the GFS. We went to GFS. to
One
get
of
them.
our
Oh, so
subscribers
good.
sent us an email, and they're like,
Go to
hubby
GFS.
and I get those jumbo dogs at GFS.
So
They're just
we
as
went,
yummy.
And
So I looked on the map to see where there's a GFS on the way to Kelly's Island. And luckily for us, there was one in Norwalk, which we had to make a pit stop in Norwalk anyways to collect a cleaning deposit.
for the three
units we
storage units
in
that we
Norwalk.
bought in Norwalk that you did get to see
yeah,
this
we
week.
got lucky. We lucked out. And we
Oh my goodness. And they were so good. I don't know.
Were they just as good as Sugardale? Wait, let me get Jacob Bartlett's $5 super chat. Says, if somebody hates you, you're doing something right.
True that. I don't know if they're as good as
true.
what I remember
Appreciate it,
of the
Jacob.
other ones. All I know is I've craved them for so long now.
If you don't know what he's trying to describe or what he's referring to, these hot dogs weigh 1/4 pound of meat. That's
They're
how much
amazing.
tubular meat one hot dog is.
They're
For me,
amazing.
that's too much. I just like the regular standard size hot dogs.
Yeah, they're
the
amazing.
bun to tubular meat ratio is perfect.
No, with the jumbo dog, the bun to
Your
tubular
tubular
meat
meat
ratio is
Overcomes the bun.
perfect. No.
Like, do you
no.
want some bun
You-
with your hot dog?
You're doing it wrong, Ben. And then you made me one while we were camping. You made
Mhm.
me one with
And
mac
then I'll
and
put
cheese on it.
I'll switch it up. I'll put like a slice of Swiss cheese on it, melted. He likes that with ketchup, or I'll switch it up and put and he doesn't like chili. I love chili cheese dogs, but he likes mac and cheese on top of his hot dog with ketchup.
But we also found something else when we were at GFS that we had to experiment with, which was
Pretzel dogs.
the pretzel dog.
Yeah,
They
GFS
sell
carried pretzel
hot
dogs.
dogs in a pretzel.
So they're kind of like Annie Ann's hot dogs with the pretzel around it, but it wasn't as good as Annie Ann's. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. We probably wouldn't buy it by the bulk because we got a case.
We
of
bought
it.
a case.
We probably wouldn't buy another case again, but it was
You just
good.
never know until you actually do it.
yeah, it's definitely good with melted cheese. We did try that. I tried one, and then I had
We
some melted cheddar
Dip it
cheese,
in
and
melted
you dip it
cheddar.
in. Yeah, it's really good. I
Oh,
dipped
yeah.
it in ketchup and melted cheddar, and it was mwah.
That was incredible. So really this week on the channel, they've seen 3 different storage units being purchased.
Mhm.
So we bought one for 170 that had the table that you used to have before
Yeah, that was my old kitchen.
your
table.
old kitchen table.
Mhm.
And so we rescued it. Now that wasn't her exact table.
It wasn't my exact table, but if you haven't seen the video, it's the table's in the shape of like a guitar pick.
Giant guitar pick.
It's one big giant guitar pick.
And then we bought another unit. Was it 420? It should have been 400.
I didn't even realize he was bidding on the first unit.
Yeah, I didn't. She doesn't even know that I did that.
And I
And
was
then-
probably chatting away with someone.
Most likely.
Yeah.
So then I bought the other unit for 425, even though I should have gotten it for 400. I didn't even realize it because when you're at, I'm
Was that the
always
one
in
with the
YouTube
glacial
mode.
groove?
Yeah, that was a glacial groove. So I'm in YouTube mode. I'm always focusing on, all right, how am I filming? What's the light look like? What's going on? Am I capturing the action? So when I bid, I got to go right back into YouTube mode instead of auction mode, which is another reason why I need a full-time filmer, editor, the whole deal. But I should have caught that, but I didn't. I paid $25 over, but it was worth it. That unit was pretty awesome. That unit was awesome. And then we bought another one for $550 and we actually split it. So we purchased it. And then I went to Conky and I said, all right, Lee, I got an idea. And I didn't know what he was going to say, but I thought it was a good idea. It seemed really fun. And it ended up being a blast. So Lee bought half of the unit. So he had to pick left or right, and you chose first because you always go
left. But
and
we quickly found out
that
going left in storage units doesn't apply like it does at the coin pushers.
Yeah. So
if
there
you
are
watch our coin pusher videos, I always go to the left. It just seems to be the right way to go.
There are 4 more videos coming out from that epic unit from what the Hales and Lee's got even more. So those will be spread out.
That says no more towers.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
We tried boycotting it. We tried.
We haven't done
It's a
another
thin line between love and hate of those towers. Very thin line. George and Stephanie both sent a super sticker. Appreciate it, guys.
Nice. Thank you so much. So we had a ton of fun with Lee and Noreen actually working these units, and you're going to see some of the craziest stuff ever. So our videos are going to be released. You're going to see all of our videos for the next week. They're already done. They're already, if you know how to find them, and there are secret backdoor ways in YouTube how to find them. So you're gonna see them this week, but you're gonna see coin pushers as well. So you're gonna see storage unit, coin pusher, storage unit, coin pusher, storage unit, coin pusher,
which
storage
are all
unit.
Pre-recorded. We try and get
everything
as many
is
pre-recorded videos in advance so that we can take time off.
Because we're planning on going back up to Kelly's Island. Because Conky and Noreen said they actually want to go up for a day trip.
Yeah.
So,
and then my brother's going to try and meet us up there as well.
That will be a ton of fun.
That would be a fun.
So the last time we were up there, well, actually, you know what we should do later? We should bring your brother in and have him talk about, because when we were up there, we went up Tuesday night, Wednesday.
When we were up there for a hair over 24 hours, he met us up there as well.
Oh my goodness. The best treasure hunting ever.
It was, because it was the perfect weather.
I can't wait for your brother.
There was no sunshine at all, but it was the perfect weather to find treasure.
Okay, so
the
a
type
north
of treasure
wind
you guys were looking for.
Let's talk about the treasure, and then we'll let your brother talk about George talk about the actual event later. Okay. So
real quick, Midwest Picker sent a $3 super chat. Says, I sold 6 knives to one person. I'm almost out.
Well, there'll be more.
That is awesome.
How's
Thanks
your
for
lot
the
of
update,
knives
Midwest.
Going? I
do have a lot started with knives, but I don't have enough to lot them off. Like usually I like to get a ton of knives together. Cool. Right now I have maybe 20 knives, which I don't think is enough.
Yeah, that's you probably want more than that. Yeah.
So I'm working on it. There are some totes that I have to go through and throw the knives in there, but we will have a knife lot in the near future auction. So stay tuned for that.
So when we go treasure hunting up to Kelly's Island, what we're looking for is what's called Petoskey. All right. I'm going to show you an example right here. So many of you may have heard of Petoskey, Michigan. And this is what's called a Petoskey stone.
Wait, real quick. OBX Picker sent a $5 super chat. He says, new YouTube video, hot dog treasure hunting.
I love it. I love it,
Appreciate it, OBX.
So this is a Petoskey stone that I have sanded down already. Now, the viewers are probably thinking, why in the world would you guys get excited about finding rocks? So, George, why would anybody get excited about it?
The very first time Jeremy ever took me to go rock hunting, I was like, I don't understand. Like, what's the big hoorah about it? And then he busted out eBay and showed me eBay sold comps on what these rocks were worth. And that's when I was like, okay, let's do this. Let the hunt begin. And that's what made searching for these stones so much more enjoyable, because they're worth so much. So Jeremy's working on pulling them up right now, and then I'll read a super chat. Michelle McNabb sent a $5 super chat, says, sending positive prayers for George. Jeremy, you're a good person. Stay positive. Love your Elvis coin pusher videos. Appreciate it, Michelle.
Okay, this one's pretty close to the one I just showed as far as size. Look at this rock right here, guys. $130. Now that has the finish on it. $130 plus shipping. That one is roughly the same size as the one that I'm holding right here. This one actually might be a little bit heavier and bigger.
That one has like more of a grayish blue tint.
So when you start thinking, why are you going up to an island and looking for rocks? I want you to think of it in a different way. What if you went up to an island and you were on the beach and you saw $100 bills and you knew there were $100 bills all over the beach? Wouldn't you go and start looking for those $100 bills? Would you not spend your time looking for those $100 bills? Well, in reality, that's what we're doing because people don't know these rocks are worth so much. Let me show you a more expensive one.
So in other words, are you trying to say size matters with these rocks?
Hales, yes.
Debbie Vaughn said it. She said, and size matters.
So here's a bigger one. Okay.
Hold on a sec. Debbie Dever sent a $2 super chat, says, happy Sunday, George and ketchup lover.
Nice. I like it.
Appreciate it.
So this is one in our first trip. This is about the size of my palm hand, the palm of my hand. So this is a Kelly's Island Petoskey stone. What you're seeing is saltwater coral. That is saltwater coral fossilized in limestone. Now, if I turn it around, I made this one for George. So if I turn it around, you can actually see this is pure limestone here. And this is where the fossilization starts. So just like diamonds, clarity all the way through, color, that all means something in regards to these rocks and how many hundreds of dollars they're worth. Now, this one George asked me to make for her, and I did. I just finished this one up today. This is a beautiful example of different colors, patterns. And then I actually like the live edge of lime there.
I do. I like it too.
I like it. So you guys are probably thinking, this is so nerdy. Why do they care about rocks? It's money. It's money. This is a couple $100 right here. And this doesn't even have the finish on it yet. So we once we put the finish on, then it's worth even more.
We have like that epoxy resin that gives it that gloss. Oh, they're gorgeous with the gloss on it.
So our goal is to get back up there.
Whenever we're up there and other people are digging through the rocks, we'll ask them, what are you guys looking for? What are you hunting for? And one person, I think, so far has said Petoskey. The rest are all looking for lake glass.
Glass. They're looking for glass.
Which are also really pretty, too. I found 3 really cute glass. Are they cute?
No, they're just
pretty.
Glass. How can glass be cute?
They call them sea glass, but the real term would be lake glass, right? Because we're not in the sea. But yeah, they're cute. They're cute. My brothers found a blue one.
A bunch.
I've found 2 green ones and like a not clear, but it's like a off-white.
Remember when you said you wanted me to cut this one into the shape of a heart?
Yeah, one of our subscribers last week said, George, it almost looks like a heart.
It could be if I could take it down into a shape of a heart.
If you can sand it and shape into a
that
heart,
will either
be
increase
awesome.
its value for the artistic, or it will decrease it because we're taking actual precious Petoskey out. So when we're nerding out, and here's the crazy thing, I never thought George would be into any of this at all, because this is as nerdy can be.
Yeah.
Until you start thinking, okay, well, if this was gold, if we were looking for gold nuggets, what we would be looking for gold nuggets? Well, this is worth money too. It's $100 bills. And then I never in a million trillion years thought George would be into it. I'm like, no.
Oh, he's obsessed.
I'm like, there's no way.
I haven't seen him in the chat yet, but he is literally obsessed. And he'll tell you on his channel and the videos that he's made, he's like, you guys, I'm so obsessed.
There is no way. I thought, number one, I didn't think you would get into it, but your brother is like, there is no way. He
totally nerds out. Like, I nerd out, but then after a while I get tired. But these two, Jeremy and George, my brother, they can nerd out and search for hours.
So this past week was crazy.
What we would do is we would hop around and go to different places, but we would spend anywhere from 2 to 3 hours per location. Like I like a change of scenery. So we were constantly moving around searching for Petoskey on different sides of the island, which was cool because then it gave us an idea of where we could find more. Like the one area we went to, we found way more than other parts of the island.
You want to get some super chats?
Yep.
So part of our giveaway tonight, if we were to give away money, do you think people would be excited?
Yeah, everyone loves money.
What if we were to give away something that's worth money?
Worth money. I think people love free. Anything free. Elizabeth Green sent a $2 super chat, says sending a package this week. Flashing on and off.
Flashes on and off.
Flashing on and off. Appreciate it, Elizabeth.
Is it no light?
Chef You Boy sent a $10 super chat, says if you decided to collaborate with other YouTubers, I'll definitely would love to cater lunch for you all, for thanking you for the wonderful content and have a chance to meet you all. Oh, appreciate it.
We do love food.
Yeah, we try to have meetups when we travel to different states. So be sure to follow us on our Facebook fan page and we will announce it.
Speaking of which, we're going to have a meetup this week because Conky and Noreen are definitely coming up to the island. Mm-hmm. Conky, do you guys know yet? Is it going to be Tuesday or Wednesday you're coming up to the island? And then your brother was going to try and plan on coming up when they come up as well. And the reality is, if they're going to come up and your brother's going to come up, we might as well, anybody else who wants to come up to the island.
Yeah, or if you guys want to make a day trip of it.
Wednesday. Okay, Conky just said it's going to be Wednesday. So anybody that wants to make a day trip up to Kelly's Island, Ohio, here's what you do. You go to the Kelly's Island ferry.
Yeah.
Boat,
so you want to Google Kelly's Island ferries.
And then do you remember how much it is per person to cross the island?
It's $10 per person. And then if you want to bring your vehicle over, it's an additional $16.
And then we're gonna meet up. We'll meet up on the island. What if we say
Now, once you get on the island, keep in mind that service is very spotty on the island. There's only certain places where we know we can go where we can get service, which is usually by the marina where the ferry brings you in. And then by the schoolhouse.
Yeah, schoolhouse,
so those are two locations that we know. And anywhere like in the downtown area.
So what if we say, I don't know what time Conky is going to be over there, but what if we say this? What if we say anybody that wants to meet us up on Kelly's Island to just hang out and get a little look at the island, Conky and Noreen will be there. George will most likely be there. What if we say meet at the island marina at noon? Is that fair?
Wednesday?
On Wednesday.
We could do that.
So if Conky and Noreen are already there, we'll already be with them, but we can go back and meet anybody else and say, hey, this is where we're at, and we can host a meetup on Kelly's Island.
So the ferry runs every hour.
It's top of the hour from the mainland, so that would be 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Bottom of the hour from the island, so that would be 9:30, 10:30, 11:30. Yep.
So we should probably hang out in that area for a good hour in case they miss the first boat.
Well, the last time we were there, your brother was literally got out of the car and went, look, Podolsky. It was crazy. He was looking in the lake.
Away. He was
looking in the lake. He's like, I got my shoes on. I can't get that. Can you get that? That's what he was saying.
Clark's Crazy Finds and More sent a $5 super chat, says, I missed y'all in Norwalk. Hope to see you in Sandusky.
We were in Norwalk for sure. Let's bring George in right now.
Ayo! Can you unmute so we can hear him?
How do I unmute?
I have to unmute.
There you go.
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Are we unmuted?
Yes.
Oh, so we're all set and ready to roll. So George, Conky saying Wednesday. You good for Wednesday?
I love it. I'll be there Tuesday.
I believe it. So
I can be there right now.
Afternoon.
You're literally there right now.
I could be.
Yeah, that kind of looks like. That actually looks like his giant mansion tent. Did he put a Petoskey workshop in his giant mansion tent?
I brought my Petoskey workshop.
I love it. Nice.
I'm going to start sourcing directly from the island itself.
So how many I mean, I could ask how many $100 bills you got, but poundage wise, do you know yet how many pounds of rocks you got this past week?
It's probably about 300 pounds.
And I don't.
It's a
lot.
I was
It's a
afraid
lot.
that your suspension was gonna go bad for how much rock you had in the back of your car.
Every time we hit a pothole, it was like, it was pretty cool. It rocked the babies right to sleep.
So do you know how many rocks? I mean, I know they're all different sizes, but how many actually Petoskey stone fossils did you find? Did you get a count?
No, not yet. I haven't gotten that far. I've been working on this.
Holy
my
cow!
goodness.
You guys
That
can't see.
one probably that one's got to be like 14 inches wide.
Holy cow!
Yeah,
What do you think?
That was that monster one you found.
this was the first trip. It's as big as my forearm
Wow.
and about as heavy as my lower half.
So what most people probably don't realize that bigger the rock, bigger the money.
That's right.
Yeah.
And with this one, so I actually went out and bought a grinder to get rid of all the limestone. The camera's not really showing it too good. I have too great of lights in here. It's reflecting too much, but you could see all the beautiful Petoskey's just popping out of that middle there. And the outer rim is all limestone. It's super cool. So the Petoskey is literally situated just right in the middle. And the backside, this is your favorite side, Jeremy. It's got the rings. Looks like a frosted, an
Like
iced
the Nautilus
oatmeal cookie.
Yeah, that thing was so cool.
I love it. I've already been working on it for about 5 hours.
Oh my goodness.
I've probably spent I probably 3 hours yesterday and then an hour today.
When he's grinding for that long, it makes his hand numb and just shake it. Is that what's happening to you as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, my fingers actually won't work afterwards.
Oh no, that's not good.
Well, they don't work before either, but that's besides the point. That's besides the point. So when did we meet you up there? Was that Tuesday we went up?
Yeah, that sounds right.
So I know you put an entire video up. I mean, what was the experience like? Rehash it with us.
I was not expecting to fall in love with these rocks the way I did. Like, you think about it, I'm like he's saying, it is surprising that I liked them as much as I did, because thinking about it, it's like, we're gonna go look for rocks, you know. And then when we first started looking for them, like what we do, who cares? I want to be on the water. I haven't had a real vacation in years, and we're gonna look for rocks. But it was such a struggle to find them the first time. It really was disheartening. And I was like, this is okay. Jeremy's finding them left and right, and I'm finding one every like 15 that he finds. And then the second time we went, it was like light bulbs every time. Just looking at them, I could spot them from a distance and just picking them up. So it was a wonderful experience.
You have an eye for them now.
Yeah, it was cool. I really, really fell in love with it.
And the waves were crashing so hard because there was supposed to be a storm the whole time we were there, but there wasn't. It was just overcast the whole time. And the wind was coming in from the north and the waves were huge.
Wind.
There was one point where Jeremy finds one like rolling in the wave, and he bends down to get it, and the wave just slapped him in the face.
There was more than one time that happened.
It was the funniest thing. And then both Jeremy and George were in the water, and the wave just hits them in the back, and all you hear is woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
So what was happening where the waves break? So this north wind came in on the island. It's not typical of the weather on the island, but it was the perfect storm for Petoskey stone hunting this past Tuesday and Wednesday. And this north wind came in and it kicked up all these waves on the shores where we were actually looking. Mm-hmm. And where the waves were breaking, the waves break where it hits, something underneath. And that's where all these stones, if you can imagine, these stones are tumbling in the wave. So I'm watching the waves. I think I got in the water first, or your brother George might have gotten in the water first. Or all I know is I got hit so many times in the shins and the ankles with solid rock. So I was literally watching Petoskey tumble in the waves and then grab down, get nailed with a boulder, and then fall down, miss a Petoskey, stand back up, and then be like, "Oh, there's another!" And it was literally like the lake was tossing $100 bills
right
into our hands.
Yeah,
that's exactly what it felt like. I was getting hit in the shins with rocks this size. That's how strong the waves were. That's no joke.
They were strong. But the coolest thing was I've never gone Petoskey hunting and literally had Petoskey thrown at you by the lake.
So it was a different experience for you as well.
No Petoskey stone has ever tried to kill me before, and I almost died. It was the most amazing treasure hunt ever.
When we went to Kelly's Island this last week, we found another area of the island that Jeremy's never gone on, which I love because we got to experience it both for the first time.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, and it was the first time for you too, George.
Yeah, I've never been there either. We looked at it last time we were there, but we dared not go because it was supposed to be for bird watching, and I like bird watching, but most people don't.
Found out that the trail is owned by the Cleveland Natural
History Museum, yeah.
History Museum. Yeah. So Conky's thinking Wednesday, spending a day. If we open it up to any other viewers and subscribers, do a hangout and meet up on Kelly's Island. You cool with that?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I'd love to meet some people. I've been stuck in this garage all day.
Sanding?
Yeah. Sanding, grinding. I got arrested for grinding earlier. The cops said they can't too much.
I can understand.
They saw me and they were like, no, your white's showing.
Let me get some of these super chats. Doug Altman sent $5, says, are we all invited to the wedding?
What wedding?
Appreciate it, Doug. What wedding?
Who told you? Did you guys not know? I got engaged to a Petoskey stone.
Nice. Big one or little one?
This one took me 2 hours. This one the size of my pinky took me 2 hours.
Wow.
That's crazy. Mick Draper sent $5, says, what about the dentures as a free lot?
Ooh. Dentures are expensive.
They are very expensive. We were actually talking about that. Like, would people actually enjoy getting dentures?
If they don't have any teeth, they would love it.
And for reasons too.
Have you guys sold any of your rocks yet?
We have not put any up for sale, but tonight I worked on two small ones yesterday. So like the one on the pinky that you got there, I worked on two real nice ones, and then she just epoxied them. She resined them tonight. Mm-hmm. So there's going to be viewers getting some expensive rocks tonight. They're going to have a chance to actually win them.
Yeah.
What do they feel like when they're epoxied? Are they smooth?
Smooth. Just they feel
so
like
pretty.
They're underwater.
Yeah.
Really? I might try that. I like doing it the way I'm doing it, but it takes forever.
Elizabeth Green sent $2, says there's a bad connection on YouTube.
Yeah, there probably will be. If YouTube has a bad connection after it processes afterwards for a rewatch, it'll probably clean itself up. That's usually what happens.
Yeah, you think something's funky is going on with their server?
Yeah. So we'll do a meetup on Wednesday. Anybody who wants to come over to the island, we'll meet you on the mainland. You know what? We shouldn't say 12 o'clock because they would have to get the island ferry gets there at 12:30. Well, 12:30. We'll meet at the marina at 12:30 because that's probably when the last people would be coming over. So 12:30 at the marina, we'll meet anybody there. And if anybody's there earlier, if you send us a message somehow, and maybe we'll get it and maybe we won't. The island's small. You might be able to find us. But George could probably take you all Petoskey stone hunting and teach you how now. Or
he
has the eye for it.
Or he could give everybody sandpaper and start. So how do you get the rock down to where you want it?
So I start with a very coarse grit, which is usually about a 60 or an 80. And then you literally just work it. I work it twice. So I do the whole thing, wash it off, and then do it again. Then I work my way up to 100, then 150, then 220, then 240, then 400, then 600, then 1,000, then 1,500, then 2,000, and then 2,500. It literally, and it's twice for each one of those with washing it in between and just admiring it every step of the way.
Wow. I took these up to 340.
And that's a good place to take it to. It feels so great at 340.
And then I'm gonna resin them, epoxy them, and put the seal it, and yeah, 340 is as high as I took them.
Yeah, I think anything above a 600 and it starts to look like it's epoxied. But I could still get these wet and it'll show a little better, which is kind of cool. So I might still epoxy a lot of these after taking them that high.
You definitely want to put the epoxy on it like in a well ventilated area because it stinks.
So the bathroom.
outside.
I did it in the bathroom and it was a huge mistake.
She stunk my bathroom up. I went in there. I'm like, what did you do in here? Oh,
He had to
oh.
put the exhaust fan on.
She goes, I had the bubble guts.
And then I moved it to the garage and he's like, I could still smell it through the vents. You got to take them outside. So I put them outside, but they need like a good 24 hours to completely dry.
The cure.
Yeah. So the 2 that we're giving away tonight, I started coating them around 1 o'clock. So they're not going to, once we show them to you later on, they're not going to be completely dry and cured, but you'll at least get to see what the stone looks like.
Somebody is going to win Petoskey stones tonight. I worked yesterday to get 2 ready as giveaways tonight. This is as good as giving you money because it's worth money. So what do you think? What is it as fun? I mean, would you equate it to looking for gold?
I've never looked for gold, so it's definitely better than looking for gold. I mean, well, as like a little kid just walking around, just looking at the floor, yeah, you're always looking for money, looking for gold. But I never dreamed how easy this would be. And this is, this could easily be $1,000 right here once I get it all the way done. And I'm actually contemplating giving this one away once I hit 10,000 subscribers.
Whoa.
So in about 2 to 3
That's
years.
very generous of you.
In about 2 to 3 years, somebody's going to get this bad boy.
2 to 3 years.
I'm gonna try.
2
and
to
win
3
it.
months. You mean 2 to 3 months?
I'm gonna try and win it.
Dill Hole sent a $2.79 super chat. Says opening a small engine shop soon.
Nice.
That is fantastic news, Dill Hole.
We get a bunch of small engines.
Are you reading his name correctly?
Huh?
Are you reading his name? Yeah, you are Dill Hole. Okay. Okay.
So the biggest one that I got, and we don't have it up here in the studio to show everybody. I found a slab of Petoskey with streaks through it and limestone, and the stone is actually in the shape of Michigan. So there's like a little thumb. It's the craziest thing in the world, and it's a huge slab. And I saw it, and I was like, I have to take this because Petoskey, Michigan is what makes Petoskey stones famous. Even though they're all over Ohio and other places as well. And so I was like, I'm going to polish this huge slab down and sell it because it's in the shape of Michigan with stripes of Petoskey through it. It's so stinking cool.
Has anybody told you you're pronouncing it wrong?
No.
It's Petoskey.
Is it Petoskey?
But that's if you're from from north.
Boston.
That's if you're north.
I get so much hate because I naturally say ASCII, so it's Petoskey to me, and I'm getting a lot of hate on my videos. People from Michigan. I have. I've told them I haven't, and somebody's like, "You're mispronouncing it wrong," and he spelled mispronounce wrong. So I didn't want to. I'm not a grammar police, but I was like, I mispronounce a lot of things wrong. So congratulations, you just found one more.
When they leave you a comment that says, "You're so stupid," and it's P instead of PID, and you just look at it and you're like, "Oh my goodness."
Shirley says, "How do you put the epoxy on it? One side, let it dry, and then do the other."
You want to go walk us through it?
What I did was, because I've never epoxied anything in my life, it's actually so much fun. It's therapeutic. The video, there's YouTube tutorial videos online that
we will have it
in
in the ASMR channel.
Yeah.
What the ASMR, so you'll see them being epoxied on the ASMR channel.
Mm-hmm. Definitely want to put on latex gloves, and then the way I did it, you want to lay it down like on a piece of plastic. So the first time I did it on wax paper, and wax paper may have not been the best, but you definitely want to put it on like some type of rubbery or plastic, the video that I saw, and then the latex gloves, and you pretty much just take the resin and just rub it all over, and that's enough to coat it. And then you just let it sit in a well-ventilated area for 24 hours, and bam, you got yourself some shiny stones. It's pretty neat.
And bam, shiny stones. We're going to epoxy some Elvis. We're going to epoxy some quarters. We're going to epoxy. We're just going to epoxy everything. So Wednesday, George, you're good to go?
Yeah, I'll be there Tuesday.
You're going to be up there Tuesday?
We'll get there Monday. George will be there
Tuesday. Conky will be there Wednesday.
And then we leave Thursday morning or Thursday afternoon.
And
you guys are doing a whole nother camping trip?
We are taking the camper this time.
She twisted my arm. I twisted hers, both of them. Actually, I know I'm going. I have no idea if she's going because the last conversation we had was, you can go to Kelly Island by yourself.
I said, you can go up there by yourself. I'll just meet you up there.
Oh, okay. Apparently it was you can go by yourself. I'll meet you up there.
Irish Luck sent a $5 super sticker. Appreciate it.
So I misinterpreted the conversation as always, but I just anticipated I would be there solo, but I don't know what's going on.
Carla Rattler sent $3. Appreciate it, Carla.
So Grandma J wants to know what happens if you Mod Podge the stones instead of epoxy them. I don't have a lot of experience with Mod Podge.
What's Mod Podge?
Mod Podge is like a glue covering.
Yeah.
My guess is I don't know for sure.
The same result.
I think Mod Podge is a little bit more cloudy than an epoxy resin would be.
I've used it one time to seal a puzzle that I put together.
Oh, so yeah, so you'd get like pretty much the same result.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much could be the exact same. Or who knows? I've lacquered them before. So I've sealed them with lacquer and I've had good, I've had good success doing that too. But this time around, we are going to clear epoxy. That seems to be the best as far as a product.
Yeah, from what I've read, yeah. Because at first I was going to do mineral oil, but I found out that mineral oil will actually collect dust and it'll stick to it and it'll make it look funky over time. So that's not the way to go. Epoxy is definitely the way to seal it so that it's got that perfect crystal clear shine.
So
that resin look.
So show us that small one again that you've been working on today.
Is that your smallest one?
That I've done, yeah. And this one actually sold.
Oh, how much did it sell for?
This one sold for $25.
Nice.
Nice. To one of your subscribers?
Yeah, I think she's a subscriber. I don't know how to check that.
Did you
very
list
nice.
it somewhere?
Nope. She just asked for a small one, and I showed her this one, and she fell in love with it.
Oh, nice.
Those small ones are really cool. They really are,
Barbara.
Too.
She wanted to buy the first one that I did, and I was reluctant to sell it. And I told her this one's going to go for, like you were showing, the 130. This is exactly that size. So this would have gone for 130. And she said that was just too expensive. And I said, that's fine because this is the first one I did. I want to keep it.
Yeah.
So that one's going to stay with me forever.
Dale says that unpolished Petoskey stones sell as well.
Yeah.
They do.
You could sell them raw.
Yeah. You can lot it up and sell it unpolished.
The average is about $4 a pound for unpolished.
Yeah.
Well, if you got 300 pounds there, you're looking at $1,200 with no work whatsoever just to go up on an island vacation, get in the lake, gets thrown around by the waves. Yeah, that was fun.
That second time at Camp Patmos was probably the most abundant numbers we found. Because you took how many steps before you found like 4 or 5 of them right in a row?
Like one step. And I was like, here's one.
You were barely in the rock section. And you were just picking them up, showing me while I'm still looking for that big one that I couldn't find.
Yeah, it was crazy treasure hunting. You know it's not going to be like that this week, right? It's never going to be that. That was like the perfect storm.
Yeah, that may have been the perfect type of weather last week.
It's either that or we cleaned out the entire island of all its resources. So
good thought. We might have. No,
that's not true. That's not true because there's that boulder size one that's the size of the Grand Canyon somewhere that I lost.
Yeah, there is that one too. That one's the most expensive one out there.
And you told me
resin's the best choice, never Mod Podge. That's what I use, like a resin, which is the same as an epoxy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it the same thing?
Yep,
resin?
You're looking at the same thing. Yeah. What'd I tell you?
You told me there's boulder sized ones in the actual lake itself that you can.
Yeah, in the lake.
Yeah.
I know if the lake is 3 feet up, I could walk you to them if the lake wasn't as far up as it is. But yeah, they're in the lake. You could get in there, dynamite, and somehow crane it out, but they're huge. They're huge. And you just sit there in awe and wonder and be like, whoa, amazing. I guess if you could polish it underwater, it'd be a nice little, it could be a little tourism area, world's largest Petoskey stone.
Right. Yeah, you could
put a glass bottom, glass floor over a little hut, and you could walk over it and see the world's largest Petoskey stone polished underwater.
Thank you, Bear Kitty. Bear Kitty's letting people know to subscribe to me. Thank you.
Aw. A couple people in the chat asked about a tumbler. Tumbler.
Everything that I've learned about tumblers is they take weeks. So a stone this size would take probably about a week to get it to this level, whereas I can do it in 2 hours. But a tumbler, you can do multiple stones at one time. So I could have done, 20 to 30 stones in a week's time. Where if
It just takes longer. Yeah.
it does. It takes a lot longer, and you have to constantly check it and change the grit that you're putting in there to help the stones polish up. So it is still a little bit of work, but it's
more of a set it and forget it type thing. But being hands-on and sanding it yourself is pretty much more. It's more labor intensive, but it's made with love.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like cooking on the stove versus cooking in a crock pot.
Yeah.
One of the things that we have fallen in love with is treasure hunting for Petoskey stones. So if you want to join us and meet George as well this week up at Kelly's Island, Ohio, we will meet you at the marina where you get off the ferry dock at 12:30 on this Wednesday. Thanks for hanging out, George.
Oh,
thanks for having me, guys.
Put your link of your channel in the chat, George, when you hop off.
George will put a video of the treasure hunt that we were talking about this past Tuesday and Wednesday. He made a video, whereas we didn't make a video. So if you want to see what it was like, he made an awesome video. George, throw that in the chat.
Dale wants to know when I go to the service.
Oh, he probably thinks you're my son.
Oh, I figured he was talking about Sunday service because he knows I need church.
Confusing you with my son.
Awkward. See you, George.
See you. Bye, guys.
Thanks for hopping on.
All right, before we get into our auction tonight, where somebody is going to win, two people are going to win free Petoskey.
Two people are going to win free Petoskey, but I also have another stone as a giveaway.
Ooh, she's got another precious
So three
stone.
lucky people will win.
So before we get into that, one more thing. Our new channel, What the ASMR. What's been your favorite video this week on the What the ASMR?
This week
This
was... There were so many good ones. They're all amazing. But this week was the waterfall.
Which one?
The one in the one by my parents' house. The one by my parents' house.
Are you sure I even released that yet?
Yeah.
You're positive?
Yes.
All right. So George's
favorite,
her favorite video this week on What the ASMR. I'm actually going to show it to you. This one right here.
Yeah.
This one right here.
There's so many good ones. I mean, they're all amazing.
This is her favorite one because
for the week.
Yes. Because she actually filmed it.
I'm the one who filmed that one. Plus, that waterfall is literally 10 minutes north of my parents, and I never knew about it.
That's pretty cool.
And so to be able to experience a waterfall for the first time, I took my son and we went in and we literally had to climb down a side of a cliff just to get that shot for you guys.
Now, George actually went up
I
north.
Almost busted my teeth to get that shot for you guys.
She did another waterfall video this week, and
which is
awesome.
Which is a waterfall. There's like 4 of them. I took my son again. We went, and literally this waterfall was literally 3 minutes from my old job before I quit to become unemployed.
Had no clue.
No idea it was there.
No clue.
I've driven past it so many times.
And it's so stinking pretty.
And yeah, it's really, really pretty. It was probably like one of the best waterfalls I've ever experienced in Ohio.
So this upcoming week on What the ASMR, you will be able to experience a nighttime bonfire, which is amazing.
Bonfires are always awesome.
You will also get to see this waterfall. And if you have
smell-o-vision, you'll be able to smell.
Which is always good.
The bonfire.
You're also going to get to see the waterfall that was 3 minutes from George's old job, which is even prettier than the one that was released this week. You're also going to get to see the waves that we were just talking about with the north wind from last week on Kelly's Island. George and I went to actually record the sunrise. It didn't rise.
It was
the waves, it was complete and total overcast, but the waves were amazing. So there's going to be a ton of cool things coming this week up on What the ASMR. And one of our new plans, we are still learning what works for the What the ASMR channel. We're learning lighting and sounds. And one of our new plans was before we said you'd never see us in them except if I'm getting a haircut or something like that. But one of our new plans is we are going to play Where's Waldo, except it's going to be
we're going to be that egg, the Easter.
We are the Easter egg.
Yeah.
So somewhere in every eventually it's going to happen somewhere in all of the new videos that we are going to be creating for What the ASMR. Somewhere planted within the video is we're going to play Where's Jeremy and George.
With the upcoming waterfall video, you may see my son and I taking like selfies with the waterfall like in the in the background.
So every single What the ASMR video from the future, from us videoing from here on out, there is going to be somewhere in there where not Where's Waldo, Where's George, Where's Jeremy. So we're going to play a little game with them. So it should be a ton of fun. And we have had a blast. Had a blast actually making them.
Yeah, because they're relaxing for us. So we actually get to sit still, be still, and just enjoy nature.
So last night I was just filming. I made a bonfire in my backyard in my fire pit, and you'll see it this upcoming week. And I made a fire, and George comes out, scares the Petoskey out of me. Like she's been doing this nonstop. This has been getting out of control this week. She's like a creeper. She just shows up. It's getting out of control. So she scares me.
I get pleasure out of scaring.
I almost scream in the ASMR video, and then she's like, "How do you like your fire?" So it's been a ton of fun making the videos. That fire last night was amazing.
It was pretty awesome.
It really was. And
it
then
was the perfect night for perfect fire.
And then we went out to dinner afterwards. So we had the fire in the middle of the night. The sounds were perfect. The animals were perfect. It was just great. And then we went out for dinner afterwards. So that was good too. All right. You ready to get into this auction?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I just realized?
What? You missed a bunch of... Did you miss Super Chats?
No, but we didn't do the mail song.
Oh my good! You know what?
We're gonna have to.
We have
until
no.
next
We're doing mail now. We're doing mail now. I've completely forgot because we had your brother come in. So
Okay.
we'll do mail now. This is too important. Mail's important, and they've sent some super cool stuff. I prepped it all for you. So here, let me. We'll push the auction. We'll go quick
Okay.
on the auction,
So do the mail song, but only do one round
baby.
instead of like the 5 rounds.
You
That
think
you
you're
do.
trying to tell me? You think you're in control of the mail song now too?
Well, we're in a hurry. 'Cause
We are.
We're cutting into our auction time.
No, we're cutting into mail time.
Whoa! Look at all these boxes.
You ain't done yet. All right, there we go. All right. I pre-opened everything for you, and here we go.
Oh, appreciate it. We've got mail.
We got mail.
This is from Deborah. Oh my goodness, she got me a campfire smoke wood.
Smell
candle.
it. Smell it. Come on, smell
Didn't
it.
we talk about this on a live? I was like, I wonder
Yeah.
if they make like a bonfire scented candle.
I should have
And
had this
apparently they do
For the next campfire.
Oh my goodness, it smells so good.
For the
Thank you
next-
so much, Deb. We're taking that camping with us.
We're gonna make sure there's smell-o-vision for the next campfire video that we do on the ASMR. Oh man.
Oh, it smells incredible. If you guys love the smell of a great bonfire,
There
this
it
is where
is.
it's at. Thank you so much, Deborah.
Nice.
Okay.
Set that
Hold
aside to
that,
go
'cause
camping.
Yeah, we're taking that camping.
Okay, we're taking this camping, so I have to hold it aside, not break it. You trust me not to break this?
Yes.
Okay. Just trusting me not to
This
break it.
package is directly from Amazon. That one
There's
came
going to be a
from-
note inside for sure.
Okay. It says, a gift for you, George and Jeremy. This is to strengthen your fingers and hand before you do your coin measure games. So you don't get carpal tunnel. LOL from Penny.
Oh,
Aw,
my
appreciate it, Penny.
goodness.
Penny was one of our lucky winners last week.
I'm going to need this for opening ketchup packets when we go out to restaurants.
Yeah, we always talk about how super important it is to stretch before we do the coin pushers and then to work out our fingers and our wrists.
This is amazing.
It makes a huge difference.
All right, you ready? And 1,
Thank you so much, Penny.
3, 4, 5.
Remember when we were training to go to the West Coast?
5. alive.
And your finger had a headband.
Yeah, I remember. Sometimes I'm funny. Sometimes.
Next envelope is from Eva. Oh, we made shout outs to Eva. I'm on Lucky Bag 4.0 now.
Yes, you are.
That Eva's made for me. This one looks like it could be.
Whoa, this one's for me. Look at this. Elvis loves Jeremy too. BFFs. What? Yeah.
Is that your size?
Baby, it doesn't matter. It's me and Elvis, my BFF.
Eva's made me a t-shirts too that
Oh,
says
this is
that
my size. I'll be
Elvis
right
and
back.
I are BFFs, but it's too pretty. I don't want to wash it.
I'll be right back.
There's t-shirt care instructions on here, by the way. Thank you so much. He's gonna change into a shirt and he'll come model it for you guys. Here, roll down this arm.
That arm looks great.
Looks
Yes.
good on you. Looks great
Yes.
on you. That's awesome.
Check that out.
Next envelope is from Kathy Isaguirre from Punta Gorda, Florida. Sorry if I mispronounced your name or if I butcher your name.
I thought she said a swear word, to be honest. Oh, double bagger.
Double wrapped. Whoa.
What the?
There he
Elvis.
is. He's our BFF.
I'll take that. Jeremy and Elvis BFFs.
Was there a note that fell out?
Probably.
Okay.
There's here. Oh wait, here's the note right there.
There's the note.
There's the note. There is the note. There is a note. There's a note. There's a note. There's a note. 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 There's a note. There's a note. There's a note. Note. Note.
Kathy says, "You make me smile." George thought this book would cheer you up. Always, Kathy, sunshine. George and Jeremy, thanks for bringing more sunshine into my life. You two are awesome. Aw.
I'm thinking this gray Elvis.
And then there's a
is
little
my
picture
color.
says, "Today I think I saw Elvis." That's
Nice.
awesome. I'm definitely going to add this to my Elvis collection. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, Kathy.
Any super chats that we missed, we will get back to them. I promise.
Look at this box.
I don't want to sweat in this right now, and the auctions make me sweat and spit like crazy. So I'm gonna put
It looks like
my work shirt on.
Vienna from Andrews, Texas.
Since when did Andrew own Texas? Apparently, Andrew owns Texas. Elvis fans. Oh my
barking.
goodness.
Violators will be all shook up. This is going back here. I'm going to hang it up back here. This is awesome.
That's crazy.
And then a promise cake topper.
What? Wait. Is this what I think it is? Is this what I think it is? It is what I think it is.
We jokingly talked about how they don't make cake toppers for couples like us.
A black dude and a white chick.
Look at this card. How
You know what
cool
we
is
can
this?
do? We can actually, if I can get a marker,
Uh-huh.
I'll just tan myself up here a little bit.
Okay.
It'll be good.
All right.
Nice. That's actually pretty cool.
Hope these small gifts help in your recovery. I pray for you nightly. Is it Vienna?
Looks like Vienna to
Vienna?
me. Vienna.
Aw. And then look, some Elvis glasses, some shades. You want to wear those?
Hales, yes. Baby. Baby.
Look at these cool socks.
Baby.
Love them. My sock game is going to be on point this year.
Love me tender.
I like your sideburns.
Love me true. No, that's not working it for you? Okay. Let me see what I got here. Let me see.
Oh, look, there's a Where's Elvis?
Why?
We talked about Where's
Men
George and Jeremy in upcoming
say-
videos. Look, Where's Elvis?
I'm sitting right next to you. Only fools rush.
I think I got it all. There's a bunch
But
of packing
I
peanuts, which
can't
we will definitely use the packing
help
peanuts.
playing the coin pushers with you.
Oh,
Say
I love it.
you'll stay for another day. Because I can't help playing the coin pushers with you.
Next box is from Nana Blue Jay from Blue Jay Treasure Hunters.
Oh, you know what that is?
Midwest City, Oklahoma in the house.
I bought a Sega Dreamcast from one of our viewers. I bet that's my Sega Dreamcast.
It says, thank you for purchasing our Sega Dreamcast. So was this meant to be?
So I've been asking all of our viewers if you have any Ghostbuster stuff,
then I'll let
any Sega
I'll
stuff,
let you open this.
that I would buy it. And the Dreamcast was amazing. Yes, it is the Dreamcast. Nice. So I bought this from one of our viewers.
Oh, sweet.
So I bought some Ghostbusters from one of our viewers, and I bought my first Sega item from one of our viewers. So thank you so much. That's awesome. That is awesome.
The next one is from
Holy Hales, that's a lot.
Cut Fam from Greer, South Carolina. This box is huge.
You wanna try the Elvis sideburns?
Sure.
All right, there you go. Oh, there's gold in there, George.
Whoa.
Look at that.
Not bad. Not too shabby. Says, hi, Jeremy George. First, let me thank you for the new channel. I love it. I'm also known in my home for watching your coin pusher videos multiple times. This box has a little something for each of you, including Christian and Patience.
Oh, nice.
The carabiner with the key knife is for Christian.
He'll need it.
Jeremy, you seem to lose track of your knives.
Never.
Quite easily, so I thought maybe Christian could help you out.
I always have a knife with me.
She included a little snack for Patience. You will know what it is, which one is hers.
I bet it has something to do with butterflies.
It's kind of hard to see with these glasses.
Nice sideburns up on the top of your head.
And then it says, Jeremy, I know how much you enjoy rolls of currency, so I included a special roll.
Yeah, rabbit roll. Rabbit roll.
You were going through the unit that had so many rabbits, and all right, there is, and right there in my bank, I found rolled rabbit currency.
That's so funny.
Let's see. George, I have tried to build up your Elvis collection. I didn't make clear bags. I am in the security department. And then she included a few masks that she made. If you need them, use them. If not, give them away.
A few masks?
Most of them have a filter pocket.
That's not a few masks. That's a ton of masks.
Wow.
Is there a Ghostbuster mask? Is there a Ghost?
Oh my goodness, these are so cool.
What about this one? What about this one?
So it looks like it goes behind your ears and it's adjustable, and then you can also wear it behind.
Am I doing it right?
Yeah. Pretty sure that's how you wear it. Is that the Hulk?
I think it's the Hulk. Remember when I was joking?
Cute.
How about that?
I definitely want
like
to
this?
keep one, and then we should do giveaway.
Can I be the Hulk?
Look, 2 Charlie Browns.
Can I be the Hulk?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, I already broke the Hulk. Oh wait.
It just ties.
I figure what I did.
It ties.
Okay, just the pressure thing here. I screwed up.
These are gorgeous. These are absolutely beautiful. We'll definitely do giveaways, but we'll do it for next Sunday.
How cool is that?
Is that Noah's Ark?
Yeah, that looks like Noah's Ark.
How cool. Llama. I see a llama.
I'm a llama, you're a llama, everybody's a llama. You know that song?
Uh-huh.
Duck. You do know that song? Really?
I do now.
Oh,
I just heard you singing it.
I'll show it to you later.
Was this the Hulk that you were wearing? Or
yeah,
I
was wearing the Hulk.
Oh, that's awesome.
I was wearing the Hulk.
There's some chalk.
Oh, you know what that would be good for?
Huh.
When I do the cartwheel of death and they need to chalk outline me on the concrete. That would be perfect for that.
Oh, we both have. There's that knife.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, he has one of these. but he doesn't use it. Here's another one.
This is for Christian. That's for Christian. The knife key.
I use mine all the time.
You do?
Mm-hmm. I keep it in my purse.
And who put it on your keys?
You did.
Don't you forget it.
Because he found it in a unit.
And then we have the same one.
And then we have
twin.
matching. We have matching.
We twin.
Oh my goodness.
You love puzzles and Elvis.
I love me some puzzles.
I'm a llama, you're a llama, everybody llama, 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 llama.
I wonder if I can put resin on this when I put it together.
Probably.
And then frame it.
Probably.
Yeah. And then more Elvis.
You're George. You can do anything.
Look at that. It's like an Elvis pouch. Love it.
There's an Elvis. Here's an Elvis
face mask.
face mask.
Oh my gosh. I'm definitely
Elvis
going to wear that
bag.
one.
Wow.
Definitely going to wear that one. Here's another Elvis bag. Love it. And then a tote with Elvis on the inside. Oh my goodness. I love this so much. Thank you so much.
That's all the mail.
That's it.
That's quite a bit.
I gotta do a couple.
Oh
shout
no,
outs.
you got letters as well. I forgot about that.
Shout out to Frida Bontrager from Wooster, Ohio. Oh, a fellow Wooster.
Really?
Yeah. Deborah Henson from New Bern, Tennessee.
Baby.
And then Bob.
Baby. See what
Am I reading it wrong?
Yeah,
Did I read
we're
it wrong?
from Worcester. We are from Worcester.
Sorry.
It clearly says she's from. I have to show them this because this is
Okay.
what I deal with on a daily basis.
My bad. I'm so excited.
It clearly says Michigan. We
My
are
bad.
in Worcester. I have no idea.
That
how
was
she got
my
that.
mistake.
Oh, she's from Worcester, like we are.
I could have swore I saw Worcester in the return label.
Colon,
Did I not just
Michigan.
Did I not read her name though? My
right.
eyes went from the return
You got her
label
name.
down to
You got her name.
Bob Woodson from Bishop, California. And then I mentioned Deborah from New Bern, Tennessee. Awesome, awesome. You guys are amazing. Amazing. All right, is it auction time?
It is auction time as you go through, like you did last Sunday, you go through the guidelines.
Okay.
I'm going to hit the super chats, okay?
All right.
So this way you love going through guidelines. So you did great last week. I'm going to hit all of the super chats.
Okay. So
the
if
fist
this
bump.
is your first auction, we are going to go through the rundown of how our bulk auction works. It's very, very, very important to make sure that you guys are in live chat and not top chat.
I will be interrupting you. Dill hole. I'm going
That's
all the
fine.
way back. 99 cents. Thank you. Canadian. We just got a
Well,
loony.
I did do a shout out to him, but you can.
I'm just going all the way back as I can. Another loony from Dill hole. Thank you.
All bids start at $25, and that includes free shipping if you live here in the US.
How do you say Debs?
BC Eagle.
BC
Deb.
Eagle Deb sent $5. That's from me, she said. Thank you so much, BC Eagle Deb.
Love the candle. Now, if you live outside of the US, you are more than welcome to bid. However, this part's important because a lot of viewers tend to not hear this part. You're more than welcome to bid. However, you will be responsible for additional shipping. So, in other words, if you bid on something, it's hard for me to quote what shipping costs are going to be because it all depends on the dimensions of the package, the weight of the package, and the location, your location in the world. So just know that if you're outside of the US, you're more than willing to bid, but you will be responsible for additional shipping costs unless you have a US address you can use.
Winter Night Warden, $5. I have something sent off for you, G and J soon. Thank you so much.
We haven't seen him in a while.
And Dill hole,
Winter Night.
$1.39. Thank you so much.
Now, our auction style is minute to win it. So you'll have exactly 1 minute to put in all your bids in the chat. There's no registration needed. You just need to put in your bid amount in the chat. But you cannot bid until Jeremy says go.
And now what I'm going to say is Clarissa Sheely sent $5. Clarissa said, I'm having surgery on Friday for breast cancer. George, you have been an inspiration.
Aww.
Love you guys. Thank you so much,
We'll keep
Clarissa.
you in our prayers,
we'll be praying for you.
And then our mod will say sold Flipping Adventures is our sold mod. Once she says sold in the chat, then any bids that come after her saying sold, unfortunately, does not count.
I got 2 more fist pumps for Dill Hole. Bam! Bam! For 2 more loonies. And then Heather Blackwell sent $1.50. Thank you so much, Heather. We appreciate it.
The winning bidder, you will have to send us your information to whatthehales@yahoo. Don't worry, we'll make sure we display our email address on the screen once the auction starts.
Dill Hole wants a Harley Davidson mask. Was that you or Hulk?
Was it me? One me. Winning bidder, once you email us with your information, we'll need your full name, your YouTube profile name, and your shipping address. And then tomorrow, I will send you the PayPal invoice. If you don't have PayPal, you can pay as a guest under PayPal. You can also pay with your bank information or your debit card or credit card. It's pretty simple. If you're the runner-up and you want to be considered as the runner-up, if the highest bidder somehow something happens and is unable to pay, or we don't hear communication from them, you're more than welcome to send me your information as well. Make sure you include what you were the backup bidder for, and how much you bid on it. Everything is sold is. There's no guarantees.
As is. Everything sold
what did
as
I say?
You went everything sold is.
Oh, as is. Everything is sold as is. There's no guarantees, no returns. We auction off everything as we find them from the storage unit.
I better go put the air conditioning on. Are you burning up yet?
Mm-mm.
No hot flash?
No hot flash.
All right, we're good.
Are you burning up? You had to have been, because you're like, I don't want to get all sweaty in my new Hales t-shirt. You can put it on if you want. All right. That's pretty much it. If you are out of the country, know your country's custom laws. So if there's additional import fees, or if they are required to hold it at customs and you have to pay an additional fee to get your package, make sure that you know your country's custom laws.
We're all ready to go?
We're all ready to go. Now, if what I just ran down makes absolutely no sense to you, have no fear. We will do a practice run.
We're going to do a practice run right now. So I'm going to bring George in. We're going to move kind of quick tonight because we're already half hour behind, and we want to be respectful of everybody's time. Mm-hmm. So here we go. We're going to bam, just like this. And then I'm going to adjust over here like that. Now, don't worry. These bags aren't actually for sale. This is
doing
just
it as
a practice. So you're practicing. So George is going to show an item like she is right now. And then you're going to have 1 minute to win it, to bid on it once we start the countdown. So we're going to start the countdown right now. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you only have 1 minute to win it. Here we go. Now we're working. Here we go. So now you would put your bids in the chat. This is how it works. Kevin's got 6666.666. We got 13.99. That's not going to do it. Oh, Belinda said, how about a honka burning low? Oh, somebody just said 100 Petoskey stones.
Woo, large ones.
Oh, Randy just said a bottle of ketchup. I'd actually be okay with that because
you need it every time we go out to eat.
Carpal tunnel doing all this. Kenneth Bloom said 10 gold bars. That would be good.
As much as I can.
Ooh, Debbie Vaughn said a 700-foot tall bonfire. I actually would be all about that. That would be.
Feet?
Roman Land said, wait, somebody said 4 million Elvis kisses.
All right.
I'm going to pass. Excuse me? Did you just say all right?
He's dead. It doesn't exist. Vegas 13 says
she is the devil in disguise. Oh, yes, she is. 1,000 bottles of ketchup from the UK. All right, so now what's going to happen? Flippin' Adventures just said personal ketchup opener 24/7. That would be perfect. All right, nice. All right, so you see Flippin' Adventures just said sold, and then the highest bid before she says sold would be the winning bid. So right now, somebody said one wedding ring.
Say what?
We're going to go with the ketchup. Anybody that said ketchup, you just won. All right, so George is actually going to bring George is going to bring the first item tonight. There's all kinds of crazy items. She's bringing chest sets right now. These are heavy, ornate chest sets, okay? 2 chest sets tonight. We've actually had a lot of people who have been interested in these chest sets. We're finally getting to them. These chest sets, I believe, were from the unit that we had Officer Audrey in. Yeah, I think I paid $825 for that unit, if I'm not mistaken. So
the first one is an all marble. It's so heavy.
It's heavy and it's beautiful. Kyle Terrain says the lag is killing him. If you're lagging, Kyle, it could be YouTube. I'm going to check everything.
Yeah, a couple people are saying that YouTube has been having issues with the platform. So try to refresh. Now would be a perfect time to refresh and make sure you're in live chat.
Yeah, if you need to refresh, get a little deodorant, maybe get a white, cool washcloth, wash your face
6
off.
pounds.
That's a 6-pound chest set there. While she says it's marble, we cannot guarantee that it's marble. It's not marked anywhere marble. But she's guessing that, well, it's just a guess. It's definitely heavy. It's ornate. It's heavy. It's beautiful. It is beautiful.
So those are the pieces, the brown pieces. And then you have...
And the cool part is the pieces that are cut there is also the pieces of the checkers on the board or the squares on the board. So everything matches.
One set.
Lots of people wanted these chest sets. Lots of people did.
The next one.
Another ornate chest set. So you're getting 2 chest sets with your bid. Remember that free shipping within the United States. George is weighing this one right now. Kevin and Barbara Meadows just said, "Hey, you, $1.99. Thank you so much."
So they're both over 6 pounds.
Both over 6 pounds. You're getting 12 pounds
cool.
of chest.
Can you give me a full screen? Because it's wide.
Can you give me a kiss?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. Switch screens and I'll give it to you. This one's really cool because it slides out. And then
whoa,
you have
baby!
A foam piece. Bam! Look at all those pieces.
How did you kiss me and show that at the same time?
I got skills to pay the bills.
Debbie Vaughn said, "Wowzers!"
These are little Asian men. These pieces.
Just like you're my little Asian woman.
Uh-huh. For the last time, I'm not Asian.
Are they marked on the bottom?
They have little felt pieces on the bottom, but there's no marking.
All right, so you are bidding on 2 chessboards. I'm going to bring myself back into it here. George is showing you the 2 chessboards. You're looking at over 12 pounds with free shipping here within the United States. Anywhere outside the United States, it will cost additional shipping. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you only have 1 minute to win it. Let's go. The bidding starts. We're moving quick tonight. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see if we got a first bid of $25. Do we have our first bid? We got Fred Freer at $30. We got Rosie. Rosie is 100. Shirley was at 50. We got bids coming everywhere. Right now, Rosie. Rosie is high bidder at 100. We've got Crazy Clark's Finds and More at 100. They know the value of these boards. We got Rosie is high bidder right now. We got Crazy Clark's backup bidder at 100. Karen Arthur is at 120. Karen Arthur is at 120 with 25 seconds to go. 25 seconds to go. Here we go. 120. Karen Arthur is now the high bidder. Rosie is now at 125. She understands the value of a chessboard, the collectability. My Dime is at 135. 135 is high bid right now with 10 seconds to go. My Dime is high bid. 135. 135. With 3, 2, 1. And Rosie is now at 150. Rosie is 150. Rosie is 150. Karen came back at 140. Is sold. Rosie got it for 150.
Oh,
nice, Rosie. Nice, Rosie. Nice. My Dime tried to come back in at 155 with a snipe. Clark's Crazy Finds and More tried to come back in. Rosie even sniped herself with 160. But Rosie, you got it at 150. 150. So Rosie Rosie, here's what you're going to do. You're going to send your YouTube name, your real name, even if they're the same, your shipping address to George right there. Tell her what you won. The chess set, $150. whatthehales@yahoo.com. And then George will send you the information tomorrow that you need to know. Backup bidder, I believe, I'm looking. Backup bidder would have been Karen Arthur, I believe. Karen, I think you are the backup bidder. So any item, if there's somebody who is the backup bidder, you can send all of your information as well if it doesn't get paid for. We're not saying Rosie's not going to pay. We're saying if it doesn't get paid for, George will contact you and you'll have the opportunity for it. So Karen, feel free to send your YouTube name, real name, even if they're the same, shipping address, and bam, right there, whatthehales@yahoo.com. Nice. 13 pounds. Okay, 13 pounds of, what's it going to be? There's 13 pounds of it. This is the same unit where the chessboards came out of.
Bam!
Brand
White plush
new
bears.
plush bears. If I remember correct, were those the Unipack? So what they were doing,
these are brand new, but no tags on them.
They were buying them by the case for a program that they started to save infants from SIDS, and these never got given away. So they were buying them by the case. We got 5-6 cases out of the unit.
Yep, you'll get 24 in this lot.
24 brand new teddy bears. If you check them out on eBay, which you can do right now, at a bare minimum, you can get $10 a piece out of these brand new teddy bears.
You can easily list them as $9.99 on eBay, and then as soon as one sells, just sell similar. Yep.
So that with 24,
can sell a pair.
If you sold them all for $10 a piece, that's $240. That's what we would do. We would sell them on eBay, or you can sell them in pairs. You can sell them as a case.
Yeah.
So that's what we're looking at. We're looking at 24 brand new. Do we have a size? How tall did they stand? I know they probably sit, but how tall did they actually stand? She's going to measure for you so you can get the actual size there.
About 14 inches.
About 14 inches is what we're looking at. Okay, 14 inches.
15 inches.
14 to 15. All right, you got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you only have 1 minute to win it. 24 teddy bears. 24 brand new teddy bears. Here we go. 24 brand new teddy bears. Case of teddy bears. Case of 20 bears. Oh, Adam Perkins got the first bid at $30. Dusty Old Dude is now at 50. Debbie came in at 30, but Dusty Old Dude is high bidder at 50. Cecilia. Somebody already beat your bid at 50, Cecilia. Dusty Old Dude is at 50. We got bids coming in everywhere. Debbie Olnick just came in at 60. Nice Bug just sent a super chat I'll have to get to later. Karen Arthur is at 65. Karen Arthur is high bidder right now at 65. Remember, free shipping. Maya P is at 65. Kliber Ravermez is at 80. 80 is a high bid right now. 80 is the high bid right now. Kliber is high bid at 80. Is anybody going to bid higher? Let's see what happens. $80 is high bid right now. $80. I think people are lagging. And it might be YouTube with 0 seconds left. 0 seconds left. And is 80 going to be the high bid? It looks like 80 is going to be the high bid. There's a lag tonight. $80. Kliber Ramirez. Nice job. Wow, you are going to make a major profit on these. All right. Kliber Ramirez. You're going to send your YouTube name, real name, and shipping address right there, whatthehales@yahoo.com. And George will get the information to you in the morning. She'll send you out all the information, what you need. Backup bidder. Let me see if I can get backup bidder. All right. Backup bidder would have been, see, Crazy Clark's at 65. Maya, I believe, Maya P, you are backup bidder at 75. So Maya, same thing. You can say, hey, George, I'm backup bidder on the teddy bear, the 24 teddy bear. Send your real name or YouTube name, real name, shipping address, bam, right there. whatthehales@yahoo.com. All right, George has got another lot. This looks like a bunch of awesomeness.
Next lot is a bunch of vintage Star Wars trading cards. And the date on here is 1980.
Box of Star Wars trading cards. Is it all Star Wars or is there anything else?
It should be all Star Wars.
Everybody who has been asking about Amy Snipes a lot Swartley. Do you want to share? Because we did reach out to Amy. We wanted to make sure she was okay as well. It's not about money, people. It's about loving our family members on YouTube. And so,
yep, I sent her an email just to see how she was doing. Unfortunately, she did have a death in the family and then was in a car accident, but she's doing okay.
so keep your prayers for Amy Swartley, especially with the death in the family and then the car accident. And I'm sure we'll see Amy back soon.
These all look like they're Star Wars dated 1980. The Empire Strikes Back.
Gary Barnes, it all depends on which game we play. All right, we've got a bunch of Star Wars cards. I mean, you're seeing what she's showing you. I'm gonna pull it over there. Starting bid at $25. Oh, Pamela said Amy Swartley was in bid earlier, so that's great. That's really good. All right, $25 starting bid, free shipping here within the United States. I'm going to adjust this.
Okay.
I'm going to attempt to adjust this. I'm going to try to adjust this. There we go. That's better. And this should help with glare. Okay. All right. And here we go. Star Wars! Star Wars cars, you got a minute to bid. You got a minute to win it. Here we go. I still got glare everywhere. All right. My P. Flipping, I've been. Oh, here we go. Okay, Fred Freer's at 50. I see somebody else at 50. Fred Freer's now at 60. My dime is now at 75. Fred Freer's at 60. My dime is at 75. Yeah, Bear Kitty's at 54. We got Angela at 60. Nice bug. We got Dan. Dan is now at 130. Dan Amtham is at 130. Dan put the smackdown down. He said, I love Star Wars cards, and I cannot lie. Lots of Star Wars cards. Dan is at 130 on the Star Wars cards. Joey Dudley came in at 100, but Joey, you're going to have to beat Dan at 130. Star Wars cards are at 130 right now. Star Wars cards at 130 with 7 seconds to go. Dan is still high bidder with 4, 3, 2, 1. Crazy Clark Spines and more came in at 125. Dan still high bidder. Leonard came in at 125, but Dan is still high bidder. Dan is still high bidder at 130. Dan high bidder at 130. Let's see what happens. Sold! Dan got him. Dan got him. Nice job. Dan, here's what you're going to do. You're going to send your YouTube name, your real name, shipping address, bam, right there. What the hell's at yahoo.com. And then Clark's Crazy Finds and more. You were backup bidder at 125. Same thing. Just say, hey, George, I was backup bidder. Nice job, guys. Really cool Star Wars lot there. Anything from the 70s and 80s is so hot right now. So hot right now. And if any of you have Ghostbusters, I'm looking for Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters, Sega items. Message us at whatthehales@yahoo.com and say, hey, Jeremy, this is what I have. Send pictures. And
make sure you send pictures.
I would love to buy. I'm trying to put a whole full old Ghostbusters toy display together in the warehouse, which I think would be a ton of fun. All right, George has something here.
14 pounds.
14 pounds of something secret.
In this wooden box.
A wooden box, 14 pounds.
You ready?
I am. I'm ready.
3, 2, boom.
She said the boom. Encouragement. Encouragement.
This is Florentine flatware. And there, you'll see Florentine right there.
Why she's showing that. Nice Bug 74 sent $5. Hey, I'm looking for some vinyl, especially Prince Purple Rain or Grease, preferably original.
Lorenzo.
Do you take special requests? Nice Bug 74. We don't take particularly special requests. If you see it in a video, you can message us at whatthehales@yahoo.com. And then if we can do a deal with you, we don't mind doing a deal with you. Sometimes we can, sometimes we can't, because your message will be one message upon thousands of other messages. So we understand a lot of people, they get upset with us if they email us and they go, hey, I'm interested in this item. That one $10 item for us to find upon thousands and thousands and thousands, it takes hours and hours, if not days, and it takes us weeks to even get to the messages because we get so much communication. So
there's over 81 pieces.
81 pieces.
There's 81 that's all labeled Florentine, and then there's There's a different type of flatware in here that's not Florentine. It says community, and there's 19 of those pieces. See where it says community?
I do.
So 81 that says Florentine, and then
I can see my cathedral ceiling fan in your knife.
oh,
Maybe I should buy it, and I
then
should keep a
19
knife with me.
community pieces.
All right, that's what we're looking at. Is that gold plated or?
I don't know if it's gold plated. It doesn't say. There's no markings that says that it's gold plated, but it's really pretty. It's gorgeous.
Okay. George says it's gorgeous.
So 99 pieces.
99 pieces.
I got 99
She's
problems,
got 99
but flatware
pieces,
ain't
but-
one.
Yeah, there you go. The 99 problems. Flatware ain't one of them. No mo. No mo. Because you got it right there, but now you're going to sell it. All right, so you're looking at the flatware here, the silverware, the goldware. Even though it is not gold, it's not labeled as gold. We would not assume that it's gold. You're buying as is, where is, no guarantees, no returns. You got to bid fast, you got to bid furious because you only have 1 minute to win it. Here we go. Here we go. We got gold wear set.
Flatware.
We got a gold flatware set. Randy said eBay has one of the butter knives for $8.95 right now. All right. Fred Freer is at $50. Clark's Crazy Finds and More is at $65. 65 is high yet. No, Karen Arthur just came in at 75 and Ted came in at 75 as well. And Cecilia, your bid is too low. 65 has got to go because it got you at 75. Steph J is now at 25. We've got Karen Arthur has the first bid at 75. Crazy Clark's Finds and More is now at 76. Remember, this is free shipping within the United States. Angela is now at 80. Angela is at 80. Nice Bug 74 gave me a big old thumbs up for the 8, 7, 6, 5. Cecilia is at 80 as well. Angela is already at 80, but Cecilia is at 80. Ted is at 80. Angela is high bidder right now. First bid at 80. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Is there going to be some sniping? There might be some sniping. There's always some sniping. Sold! Whoa! Sold! Lenny tried to get a snipe in. I think there's some major lagging tonight.
A bunch of 80s.
Major
Who
lagging.
got it?
Randy just said that is a killer deal, and it
Yeah.
is a killer deal. Nice job. Nice job. We had lots of people in at 80.
Angela at 80.
Okay, so Angela Mercurio, if I said that right, which I'm sure I didn't. But Angela, you're going to send your YouTube name, real name, shipping address right there to whatthehales@yahoo.com, where George will read it because she knows how to read names right.
Yep. Make
And
sure you guys refresh and make sure you're in live in between lots.
backup bid, I believe, would be Cecilia. So Cecilia, your backup bid at 80 as well. You know what to do. Go ahead and send a message to George and say, hey, I was the backup.
All right, next is assorted fragrances.
All right. George said she's got assorted fragrances. Some fragrances. These aren't like the fragrances when you were in Mark's the last week, is it? When you were in Mark's and then you ran home and you're like, oh, I was crop dusting everybody.
That was
You look
private
like so-
between you and I, not for you to share with the whole world.
Her memory is so bad she doesn't even remember talking about it.
I do remember,
It's in a video, and she'd
but I meant to tell you that.
It's recorded.
This is sealed, but it looks like maybe a Paris Hilton fragrance.
Dillhole, thank you so much for the loony right there.
Paris, also sealed from what we can see.
Now's a great time after the bidding. After the bidding is a great time to refresh so you can try and get any of that lagging out. George is doing an assorted
French
fragrances.
lady. Do you remember what unit this was from?
I have no idea. Do you?
Remember when you did like that care package?
I don't even know what you mean when you do.
You
quotes
made
for a
like a
package.
care package
Who'd I make
for
it
me,
for?
and then I was like,
for
"Oh,
you.
I don't wear perfumes because you hate them."
So I gave all these perfumes to you,
Yes,
and you didn't want them.
because you don't like perfume.
Okay, so I gave all of these perfumes to George, and then she didn't like them.
Because you got them from a unit, and I said, well, you don't even like it when I wear perfume, so I'm not going to wear any of these.
So George is regifting the Euphoria. She's restoring the love to you right here. I gifted all of this to George, and she was like, I don't want no stinking perfume.
I didn't say it like that. I said, babe, you are allergic to all perfumes, so I can't even wear any of this. I once spent $90 on
George be
expensive
feisty tonight. She's
Dolce
feisty.
Gabbana perfume, and he's like, oh my God, what is that smell? So I
She's
had to stop
feisty.
wearing it.
She's feisty. She blames it
This
on the
one looks like
hormone
it leaks
therapy.
a little bit.
That's okay. I leak a little bit too.
These are Bath and Body Works, Japanese Cherry Blossom, 1,000 Wishes. The blossom comes with the Ultra Sheer Lotion.
Debbie Vaughn. Not all the time.
Endless Weekend, another Bath and Body Works.
There is so much in here.
Victoria's Secret, Bombshell, and
Somebody
Pure
help.
Seduction.
Somebody help. She's about to drop a bombshell on me.
Another Paris
After I seduce her
Paris.
with sheer seduction
This one has been used. It's not a full bottle.
in Paris.
Victoria's
Hilton.
Secret, Pure Seduction.
When I teach her and tell her Victoria's Secret.
Anyways, if you guys look at the eBay sold comps and type in vintage perfume, you'll be shocked of how some of this stuff sells for. Oh, Avon Naturals, Bond Executive.
George, can I pull your finger?
There's some pink, Fresh and Clean. This actually smells really good.
She just said the pink smells really good.
There's some aftershave.
Stetson.
Stetson. I didn't even realize Stetson made. This is from a different unit. The next ones that I'm going to show.
Treasure Turtle. Guess
You
what?
like turtles.
I like turtles. I like turtles.
These
Destiny's Child. That's it.
So these bottles are from
Okay, it's safe again. I
the
just got her
$150
laughing.
unit.
I got her giggling. It's getting a little more safe.
What?
Wait, now she's giving me the Egyptian stink eye. It's not safe anymore.
This one looks like a Cuban cigar.
That one is, isn't it?
And then there's more.
Holy
in
smells
here.
up here.
Yeah, Jeremy's very sensitive to smell, so I'm not allowed to wear perfume.
Or eat Indian food.
Yep. I'm not allowed to do many things around him. My life has changed. I've made so many sacrifices.
Really? Start naming them.
I've made so many sacrifices for this man, and he doesn't even realize it.
Baby, I tried to give you all this perfume and you didn't even want it.
You hate all these smells. Why would I wear them? I spent $80 on nice perfume that I absolutely love, and you're like, oh my God, what is that smell? So I stopped wearing perfume after that.
I never used the Lord's name in vain. I did not say that.
All right, I'm done.
All right, she says she's done. Okay, so there's a bunch of fragrances here, and it's just a bunch of fragrances. I don't know if I can recover from all this. So everything is as is, no guarantees, no returns. You got 1 minute to win it. Start bidding. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious. Here we go. Here we go. Jessica D wants to know, is the Cuban cigar real?
No, it's perfume.
It's perfume, Jessica. All right, Adam Perkins is at $60. And there are bids everywhere. I see Kyle Turan at 100. Highest one I see so far is Kyle Turan at 100. I saw a bunch of bids just flying into the chat. There are bids everywhere. Everywhere. Crystal Earls now at 101. Cal Terrain was at 100. Crystal Earls now high bidder at 101 with 24 seconds to go. Parsons came in at 75. Clark's Crazy Finds and More came in at 101. Crystal Earls still high bidder at 101. Sarah Lopez is now at 102. Ted is at 101. Sarah Lopez is high bidder at 102. RCL LLC is now at 120. Debbie just came in at 120. We got bids coming left and right. Sarah Lopez is now high bidder at 130 with 2 seconds. 1 second. Let's see what happens. Sarah Lopez right now. Kim Parsons is now at 135. Kim Parsons high bidder at 135. They know what this stuff costs. RCL, I don't even know what's going on. Sold! Our Call LLC. You're a high bidder at 139. Nice job, Maya P. Tried to get that snipe in at 140. Didn't quite make it. So 139. Nice job. Sarah Lopez tried to snipe at 140 as well. So our Call LLC. Go ahead and send your YouTube name, real name, shipping address right there to George, whatthehales@yahoo.com. She'll get the information out to you tomorrow morning before we head over to Kelly's Island. And then backup bidder, I believe, is Kim Parsons. You are backup bidder at 135, I believe. 135. Kim, you can send all that same information to George at whatthehales@yahoo.com. You're going to send your YouTube name, real name, shipping address. Are these sporting cards?
These are playing cards.
Oh, playing cards. I thought I
Vintage.
saw a
Like, some
tote
of
over
them-
there
some of them
of
are really
baseball
old.
cards. So playing cards. And some of them are very, very old and very, very... Oh, there's Amy. She goes, I'm back.
I'm back.
Amy, everybody was just asking about you. So we just shared what you shared with us. All right. George has an entire lot of playing cards. I'm just going to go ahead and move it on over to her. Some of them are very old and very cool.
This is dated 1951.
1951.
It still has the official rules in here. Canasta, never heard of it. Way before my time. There's 2 decks in here. And again, we didn't check any of this. We didn't count any of the cards. Some of them are sealed, some are not. Like I could tell you this one, this appears like a full deck, but there's missing cards on this side. This one seems like a full deck.
Do I seem like a full deck?
This one seems like a full deck. These are sealed.
Oh, those have cellophane wrapping on them
Yep.
still. That one looks cool.
This one's sealed. This one appears open. If there's a date on it, I'll share it with you guys. But these were made in Austria. USS, these appear to be open. It says Pittsburgh Steamship Company. Another set sealed. These 2 more in here.
Those are really cool. Is that the San Francisco Bridge?
Mm-hmm. It appears like the full deck is in there. Again, we didn't count any of these. Here's a souvenir of Florida, plastic-coated playing cards.
Remember,
2
we did
different
not
sets.
count any of them. We did not play 52 pickup. We did not count. They were literally just placed in the tote.
Here's a box with a cute little...
That is awesome.
And then you pop it open and bam!
Those
That-
ones are sealed.
Sealed in here.
Even though they're sealed, we still are going to tell you, can't guarantee that they're all there. We don't know. We didn't seal them.
There's
So,
another cute box with a quack quack on it.
as is, that one looks sealed too.
That one's sealed, but there's no other card deck in there.
Yeah, Kyle Terrain just said, I like the car one. That one is so cool. Louis Lamar.
collection. Here's a waterproof clear playing cards.
Waterproof. Louisiana is a town in Texas.
What?
Alexa's talking.
Alexa just went off.
Here's another really, really old playing card game. It's called Flinch. This one
We should play Flinch.
This one is really, really old. I'll show you the date. $1913.
Wow. How cool is that? Over 100 years old. I can remember playing that at my grandparents' house.
Oh, yeah? Never even heard of it. Another game way before my time.
Debbie Vaughn, I love playing Spoons. I don't know if George has ever played it.
Spoons?
Yep.
Lake Tahoe. Looks sealed. This one has the drilled hole in it.
Usually means that was used for gambling.
This looks sealed.
Looks like Kyle Felden is so lagging behind that he's putting bids in. So
Aw.
Kyle Felden, you're lagging so far behind
Oh my
the
gosh,
actual
is that the
live.
Hawk?
That is the Hawk. How cool is that?
1979.
1979 Hulk. How cool is that? It's not going to focus in. There you got it. Wow.
It even has like a cool velvet.
Can I buy that one from you?
Yeah, check it out.
She said I can buy it. She's lying.
This is sealed.
Don't worry, it goes with the full deck. I'm gonna count.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Historic
7, 8,
Millcroft Inn
9,
here in Ohio.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
There's some damage to the box. Here's some Princess Di playing cards. These are sealed.
They do love their Princess Di, don't they?
Mm-hmm. Here's your Pinochle. Let me see if there's a date on here. I thought I saw a date.
She's gonna show you more.
This is an empty box, but there are some playing cards in here. And then there's this set.
Oh, that looks cool.
Did you say that's wood?
Yeah, those are usually painted wood from that era.
Poker chips.
Denise, we don't know how many decks total. We weren't counting. As many as she showed you. That's how many.
It's about 40 maybe. Roughly 40. And then the last thing is this wooden box with this in it. That's it.
That's it. All right. You got a bit fast. You got a bit furious because you only have. How long do they have, George?
One manito.
1 minito, 2 winito. Here we go. Here we go. This is the card lot. Everything is as is. Everything is. Oh, Kyle Turin's already at $75. We got Adam Perkins at 100. We got Rosie at 100. We got Clark's Crazy Finds and More at 125. 125 is the high bid. 125 is high bid right now. Karen Arthur came in at 140. High bid is 140. Dogman Guy 74 is at 160. 160 is high bid right now. Dogman Guy 74. 160. Amy Swartley is at 200. Amy is back with a vengeance. Amy is back. Amy is at 200. Karen Arthur's at 175. Rosie is now at 225. 225 with Rosie. 225 with Rosie. Rosie is at 225. I see bids coming left, right, up, down, all around. Amy is now at 275 on the cards. 275 on the vintage cards. Kyle Terrain says, wow. Please correct, find the more. See, some people know there is money in cards.
Especially the old ones.
I think Amy is still high bidder at 275. Amy's high bidder at 225. Rosie said, dang. Randy said, smoking. And sold. I think Amy is high bidder. She tried to snipe at 301. Crazy Clark's Finds and More tried to snipe at 290. And Karen tried to snipe at 300. None of the snipes went through. Amy is high bidder at 275. Amy Swartley, 275. Nice job. Nice job. Wow. That was intense at the end. And I think there's such a lag tonight that all these snipes at the end, wow, 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 wow. Or as you like to say, wow, wee, wow. Wow, wow, wee, wow. She says something like that. Oh, my goodness. If you guys don't remember the Barbies, you're about to be reminded. Here we
Next
go.
are vintage Barbies. These are the original 1960 fashion dolls. These are repops. These are special edition reproductions. See their eyes? The modern Barbies now, they don't have those eyes, but those are the vintage eyes back in the 60s. This one has a date of 94. So there's her hair is kind of like a strawberry blonde, maybe even auburn.
I want to get me a Barbie with your eyes.
Exact same. And then there's a brunette with my eyes.
Yeah.
These all things, 94. Both 94, both solo in the spotlight. Beautiful. Like a mold. And the Enchanted Evening Barbie, same thing, same eyes. Date on here is 95. A brunette Barbie and then a blonde. Same thing, 95. Both enchanted. And then the last one is the Silken Flame Barbie. These came out in 97.
If you guys saw any items in the card lot and you're interested in buying from Amy, feel free to leave your information in the chat. Now, that doesn't mean Amy is going to sell to you. If she wants to sell, she can contact you, but we do not give out anybody's personal information. So you guys can share information with one another in the chat if you want to. And the same goes with the Barbie lots. If somebody gets all of the Barbies and you've got one Barbie that you want, feel free.
What was it? 6 Barbies in this lot.
6 Barbies. Are they all sealed in the...
Yeah.
Okay, 6 Barbies. Here we go. Okay.
Blondes versus brunettes.
That's
what I named this lot.
She's naming it Blondes versus Brunettes. And she's doing it very intentionally. Because she's the only brunette I've ever been with. All right. So, that being said, looks like brunettes won. Hands down, right? What'd you say? She said, easy win. All right. So, we got 6 Barbies, $25 starting bid, free shipping here in the United States. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you only have 1 minute to win it. Here we go. Bidding. Wait, yeah, here we go. Here we go on the Barbies. Bidding on the Barbies has started. Here we go. All right, I got Rosie at $50. We got Rosie at $50. Adam Perkins at now $60. We got 45s and 50s and 60s and 75s. Cecilia is at 75. Cecilia, I bid at 75. Catherine P came in at 75 as well. Cecilia is still high bidder. Terry just came in at 100. Rosie came in at 100. Karen came in at 125. Karen's now high bidder at 125. Rodney came in at 100. Cecilia at 101. 125 is high bid. Karen Arthur is currently high bid with 25 seconds to go. 6 Barbies. Beautiful Barbies. Rosie is now at 130. Rosie is now high bidder at 130. 15 seconds to go. Rosie is the bid to beat to 130. Debbie Olnick came in at 135. Debbie's now high bidder, 135. Who the Hales knows what all these Barbies are going to sell for? Debbie at 135. Terry's now at 145. I have a feeling these are collectors that are bidding right now, not resellers. Terry's now at 145. 145. Debbie is now at 150. Our Call LLC is at 159. Karen came back at one. Whoa, my goodness. Look at all these bids coming in. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Our Call, RC All, however you want to say it, RC All LLC, nice. You got high bid 159. 159. Just like your other items, send your YouTube name, real name, shipping address, bam, right there to George. And then backup bidder, I believe Debbie had the first bid at 150. Debbie Olenek, you are backup bidder. Oh my goodness, she is getting the guns out. I saw a sports card lot too, but she is getting the major ammunition.
So this is, if you guys know about trench art, this one right here has some art that was used with, what did they use to make the art?
That, well, it all depends on the artist in the trench, but this is called trench art during the war. When the troops were downtime during the war, what would happen is they would take the shells, and this is a massive shell here, as you can see, and they would create art on the outside of the shell. So whatever they did as far as whatever they needed to actually create the art. So that one was done with little, whatever they poked it with. This is just a massive
1945
shell from World War II.
See the X's at the bottom?
Yeah.
So that means something.
So somebody was tallying something
heavy.
from the war, World War II on that shell. Somebody used that to tally something.
This shell alone is over 6 pounds. This one,
World War II shell, 6 pounds.
almost 3 pounds.
The trench art, 3 pounds.
And then you have 2 matching shells.
So 4 shells total.
4 shells total. This one's 12 inches long.
Okay.
This one, the one with the floral trench art in it, that one's almost 14 inches long. And then the wide one is 4.5 inches wide, over 7 inches long. So I'll weigh them all together.
All right, while she weighs them all together, you got some trench art. You've got a World War II for sure shell. Some pretty cool things here. Some very, very heavy shells. And
Shellery.
you
Did
got
someone
shellery.
say shell?
Somebody say shellery?
So over 12 pounds in ammo shells.
All right, 12 pounds in ammo
Does
shells.
size matter in ammo shells?
Size matters in. All right. You've got 12 pounds in ammo shells, $25 starting bid, free shipping in the United States. If you are outside the United States and you plan on bidding, please know your custom laws. Please know your custom laws. We are not held responsible if your items get held up and confiscated by customs. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you only have 1 minute to win it. Here we go. Here we go. We got trench art. We got World War II. We got some really cool pieces here. Amazing conversation pieces. Pixie Sterling just sent $4.99. Thank you so much. Trisha Jagger, $75 high bid. Paul Stocking is now $100. $100. There are bids everywhere. $100 bids everywhere. Paul has high bid right now, $100. He had the first $100 bid from what I saw. Kyle Terrain is now at 110. 110. Kyle's now high bidder at 110. 30 seconds to go. Trisha Jagger is now at 120. 120. I wish I could get it to where they could actually see this countdown. Karen Arthur is now at 125. Karen Arthur, high bidder at 125. Carl Terrain coming back at 125. Karen Ours is still high bidder at 125. Sarah Lopez is now 130. Kyle Terrain is at 130 as well. Sarah Lopez has high bid at 130. Sarah Lopez has high bid at 130 with 10 seconds to go. Sarah Lopez, high bidder. Kyle Terrain on her heels with 4, 3, 2. Sarah Lopez is now 150. And let's see what happens. 150. No, Kimberly. Kimberly just came in at 200. Kimberly just came in with 200. Kimberly is now at 200. And let's see what happens. Woo! Sold! Wow,
Nice.
Kimberly got it.
This one has a date of 1914.
That is World War I. We actually knew that. That actually came from the $1,800 unit.
Yeah.
So that, if you guys recall that, that is the trench art is from World War I. We didn't state that, but now you know, high bidder. And then the other shells from World War II, and yes, they were taking, somebody said they were taking tallies of death toll on that, and they were, without a doubt. So high bid, wow, they had, my goodness, they had a lot of sniping.
Afterwards.
All right, Kimberly, high bid at $200. So Kimberly, here's what you're going to do. You're going to send your YouTube name, real name, even if they're the same, and your shipping address right there to whatthehales@yahoo.com. Okay. And go ahead and you can send that email right now. Say, hey, George, I won the shelling lot. Okay. And that's with free shipping. And then backup
they're all
bid.
brass, right?
Yeah, that's all brass. And then the backup bid would have been, I believe, Clark's Crazy Finds and More. So Clark's Crazy Finds and More, you were back up at 165 from what I can see. Unless I screwed something up, which is possible. I have been
10
known,
pounds, give or take.
been known to do that before. Oh, she's got a salt shaker lot.
Salt and pepper shaker.
Holy
box.
cow.
There's
It's a
about
huge
25
lot.
sets.
25 sets, salt, pepper shakers. It's go time.
Look at that. Cat and Pepper and Old Salty. How cute is that? Most of them have their stoppers. Ooh, there's even pepper in that one.
Now there's pepper on the table. No, you didn't. Now there's pepper on me.
Later. I'll vacuum that up later. Didn't we just sell a crystal set like this for 100?
On eBay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Just sold a crystal set on eBay.
I haven't even opened this.
So for those who may not know, just like everything else in life,
One of our subscribers messaged us that she has over 200 sets.
people collect salt and pepper shakers.
Oh, is this little Amish couple?
Milton, if the channel keeps blacking out, it's not on our side. We are
There's
tied
issues
into
with
fiber
YouTube.
optics. It's either your Wi-Fi is lagging, but it sounds like everybody's having issues tonight. That means YouTube is having issues. I can tell you specifically that YouTube has been having issues with what we call our YouTube studio. And so from my side as a creator and putting videos out on the platform, YouTube has had issues for the past 2 days. So I would not be shocked if it's YouTube's issue this time tonight. 9 times out of 10, it's not YouTube's issue. 9 times out of 10, it's not our issue. There was one night our internet provider was having issues, but it's probably YouTube tonight.
It cleared up real quick.
Randy said he only had to refresh once. That's not
that's
bad.
good.
That's not bad. In a 3-hour live stream, that's not bad.
Corn on the cob set.
I love corn on the cob.
Mhm.
My record.
I fed the chicken corn for the first time yesterday, and they loved it.
My record for eating corn on the cob, the most cobs I've ever eaten at a set down meal is 24, 2 dozen. Sweet corn, full
Mhm.
butter and salt. Now, because of my beard, my lower lip and chin were raw, and the salt getting in there tore it up.
Too much.
Kyle's having to refresh after every item, which is probably honestly a good
That's the
idea
best thing to
anyway.
do.
That's the best idea.
I think this one's missing the stopper. Yeah. No, unless it's in here. No, never mind. Here it is. It fell out. So they're like little irons.
Oh, that's from Kings Island.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
More corn on the cob.
I do love my sweet corn. I love sweet corn. I love corn on the cob. Karen Arthur hasn't had to refresh even once yet.
Oh, that's good.
Wow.
Remember the strawberry set that you had?
Yeah, you sold my strawberry set.
Here's the grapes.
No way! How cool! That would have matched my strawberry set.
They're plastic though. Yours was like metal.
Mine were awesome.
But you don't even use salt and pepper.
They were just for decoration.
Tomato,
on the window.
tomato. The bottom is missing. This one is missing a stopper.
You know what bottom isn't missing?
Hmm.
Yours.
Look at that. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Aren't these hound dogs?
Probably.
How appropriate.
You laughing at hound dogs or what I said earlier?
I'm laughing at hound dogs.
Oh, look at that. The mushrooms.
This one's missing one of the stoppers. Unless it fell off and it's somewhere on the bottom and I'm not seeing it. Here's a pepper and looks like maybe a cucumber.
Cause you're my
Squash.
cucumber, my precious cucumber. I wait for you. I wait for you. I will wait for you.
These look like old these are old furnaces.
Yep, those are the old furnaces.
Those all have the stoppers.
Conky said he hasn't refreshed at all. He's listening to the mail song right now. I love
Look
it.
how cute these are. The hats come off. Boop. And then there's your salt and pepper.
Those are awesome.
Look how cute. You put the little hat on. It's even got the little...
I bet those are worth a pretty penny. I don't know because I haven't looked them up yet. So don't take my word for it because I haven't looked them up. That's what you guys should be doing. As you see this, you should be looking it up on eBay, on the eBay solds. So that way you can choose how much you want to bid and where your profit margin would be.
This one's a weird one.
Yeah, you got to flip to the side that you want.
So you push it in. I've never seen this. This is super vintage.
That's wild.
Huh. That's it. If I counted correctly, we have over 25 sets.
All right, if she counted correctly, 25 sets is what George says. Lots of crazy salt and pepper shakers there for all of you collectors. This is a great lot. For all of you resellers, even a better lot just to sell them all. So that being said, as is, no guarantees, no returns. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious. $25 starting bid. Free shipping. You only got a minute to win it. Let's do it. Some of these people are saying I haven't refreshed yet. They're on the refresh conversation from 10 minutes ago.
Aw.
They need to refresh. They're so far behind. All right. Oh, my goodness. There are bids everywhere. There are $125 bids everywhere. I don't even know where to start right now. Let's see. There's so many. All right. Karen Arthur is at 175. Karen Arthur is high bidder at 175. I do see 175 Karen Arthur. 175. Karen knows the value
I think these are
of
my
salt and pepper
favorite.
shakers. Those ones are really cool. That didn't you say that reminds you of me, old Salty?
Yeah.
All right, Rosie is now at $200. Rosie's at $200. There are bids going everywhere. Andy is now at $215. Andy Hodge is now at $215. Nice. Andy is at $215. Knows the value of what he's seeing here. Rosie is at $220. Andrew Hodges is at $1,000, which I doubt that
You probably
is
meant
a
100.
real bid.
Probably meant to say 100.
Yeah, he was at 250. Karen is at 225. Let's see what happens here. Karen's at 225 right now. Shirley Pearl's at 255. Shirley Pearl came out of nowhere. Rosie came in at 226. Shirley Pearl won it at 255. Shirley Pearl got it.
Shirley.
Wow. Wow, Shirley. Nice. Shirley just, bam, she got it in there.
Goodbye.
I just did that this evening before we started on YouTube. I got a brand new Ghostbusters toy sealed with mint on card, mock, MOC, mint on card. I was so excited. I got it for $20.50 on eBay. right before the live stream. I've been buying way too many
He's
Ghostbuster
been-
toys.
Yeah, he's been on a shopping spree of Ghostbuster
I have. I've been.
stuff to add to his.
I want to
display
fill an
case.
entire display case of just Ghostbuster stuff. So that's the goal. It's been really fun. All right, Shirley, you know what to do. Shirley, we are going to be gone Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Friday is probably best pickup day at the warehouse, unless we give everything to Christian and Patience, and you meet with Christian and Patience. So if you want to meet with Christian and Patience on any of those days, let us know tonight so that we can have that with them at the warehouse to meet you later in the week while we're up on Kelly's Island. Or if you want to meet us up at Kelly's Island, we'll just bring it with us.
Or wait until Friday.
Or wait until Friday. Whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. Okay. Nice.
How are we doing on timing?
It's 11:20 p.m. We're doing good. Dillhole's going to bed. It's 5:30. He's got to get up at 5:30. He sent $6.99. Thank you so much, Dillhole. We appreciate it. Fist pump.
16 pounds.
16 pounds. Wait until you guys see this one. I might as well just go ahead, put her on the big screen.
These are all vintage kids meal toys.
Kids meal toys.
Sorted from
all
McDonald's
different.
to Wendy's to Burger King, all over. There's the old Furbies in here. Grinch.
Oh, you know who loves Furbies? JK.
Uh-huh.
JK loves
Star Wars.
Loves Furbies. JK, that's his favorite thing. Amy Swartley looks like she's going to bed tonight as well.
Hello. Hello Kitty. Wildlife. Grinch.
All right, Andrew is saying that his bid at 1,000. Okay, so let me jump in really quick, okay? So Andrew is confirming his bid at 1,000 on the salt and pepper shakers. So Andrew, so that would put Shirley Pearl at his backup bid if he's confirming his bid at 1,000. So here's what we're going to need you to do. Andrew, go ahead and send all that information to George. Okay, so your YouTube name, real name, and then your shipping address right there. The What the Hales at Yahoo, since you're confirming your bid at 1,000. And then Shirley, if we don't hear from Andrew, then we'll get in touch with you, Shirley. At, I think it was $255 on that. I think it was $255 on that. So we'll get in touch with you, Shirley, in regards to that. So Andrew is confirming his bid at 1,000. So Andrew, go ahead, send all your information to George, and then Shirley, send all your information as backup bidder. And if we don't hear from Andrew, we'll get in touch with you, Shirley. So thanks for confirming that, Andrew, and I'm going to put it back on to George. We got all kinds of kids' meals. I see Garfield, the Grinch.
Ooh, there's even a manager trainee from Burger King.
Nice. Can I keep that for Halloween?
Sure.
That would be fun.
Small free Frosty.
Oh, do you think we could even use that tomorrow?
No, that's so old. I don't think they.
You don't think they would redeem it anymore?
We're all peanuts.
I think we just glitched again. Yeah, YouTube is definitely having an issue tonight. But
oh my gosh,
we roll with it. That's how we roll.
I can show all this.
All right,
There's
here.
just so
I know
much.
how we're going to show it. All right, there are so.
It's 16
Oh my
pounds
goodness. There's 16 pounds.
of assorted kids meal toys.
There's 16 pounds of assorted kids meal
from
toys.
Wendy's, Burger King's, McDonald's.
That one just dropped. Okay, so you're getting this whole box. You're getting this whole box, 16 pounds of assorted
And most of them are still packaged.
kids meal toys. So if you know your kids meal toys and the value of them on eBay, whether it be Snoopy or the Grinch or all the cutie toys. or the cutie toys. I got excited for a second. So there is a lot of stuff in there. A lot of stuff in there. Dillhole just sent $1.39. Thank you so much, Dillhole. He didn't go to sleep yet. And then
Excited for him to open up his shop.
Carla Ratliff just sent $3. Thank you so much, Carla. Sorry I don't have the fist on. All right. Conky says somebody has an extremely well-fed kid. Conky, it might have been me that ate it all. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there.
How many Furbies is in here?
I don't know. Do you think we should save some for JK?
Mm-hmm.
He loves them. Look, this one has eyes like you.
Blue?
These old things. All right. So you're getting 16 pounds of assorted kids' meal toys, $25 starting bid. There's way too many to show everything. $25 starting bid, free shipping here within the United States. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you only have 1 minute to win it. Let's do this. Here we go. Kids' meal toys, 16 pounds of them. Randy Rand just said 16 pounds. Here we go. All right, Andrew's now in at 50. We got Rosie is at 150. We got Cecilia at 100. There is bids coming left and right everywhere. There was a bid of 150, I believe. Andrew is now at 200. Leonard is at 100. There are bids coming left and right and everywhere. We're down to 33, down to 35. Leonard is now at 155. Andrew's at 200. Leonard is at 155. 25 seconds to go. Clark's Crazy Finds and More is at 120. These people know exactly what they're seeing. They're seeing money. Leonard is now at, Rosie is at 201. Leonard is at 200. Rosie is high bidder. Andrew is now high bidder at 225. Karen is at 225. Andrew is high bidder at 225. Karen's bidding at 225 with 5, 4. Andrew's now at 230. Rosie is at 226. 1. Andrew and Rosie. Clark is now in at 205. Andrew and Rosie are head to head. Let's see what happens here. Is Rosie going to bid again? Is Clark going to bid again? And sold! Both of them are going to bid again, but not before the sold. All right. Andrew Hodge, high bidder at 230. Andrew, you know what to do. Go ahead and send your YouTube name, real name, shipping address, bam, right there to What the Hales at Yahoo. But Rosie, you are backup bidder at 226. Rosie, your backup bidder at 226. Same thing. Go ahead and send your YouTube name, real name, shipping address right there. Whatthehales at yahoo.com. And then George will send out instructions. Jay May said, Jeremy has gremlins. I think there might have been gremlins in there. Look at that. There's a Casper even. There is a Casper. These things are so cool. It's going to be so much fun. So much fun. Rosie said, not again! Rosie, you're doing a good job trying to get that snipe in there.
Who was the winner? Andrew?
Everyone.
For how much?
That was Andrew. Andrew was high bidder at 230. And Rosie was back up at 226.
Right. Andrew Hodges.
Yep.
Oh, my back. All right, next one are
She might be bringing the sports cards.
guidebooks.
Oh, she just said coins. So we were actually talking. I'm curious to see what you guys say. We were talking this week about auctioning off every wheat penny that I've found in the past year.
Andrew says we missed a 290 bid.
290 bid. You missed a 290 bid. Fred Freer say it came after the end.
Oh. Make sure you guys are in live chat, not top chat.
It came in after the end. All right, so we were talking about auctioning off every single wheat penny that we found in the past year. So I was curious. Debbie Vaughn says, I want the wheat pennies. And Vegas 13 says, Furbies are worth money. They sure are. They sure are.
1982. That's the year I was born. That was a good year.
So I'm curious why George is showing this. I'll go get the bag of wheat pennies, and I'm going to just ask you guys, is this something you'd like us to auction off? Sarah Lopez says, can you say hello? We just froze. And we're back. Right when we were getting to say, hey, girl, hey. That's what you said. That's what you said when we glitched there. Milla, Hales low. Let me go get the coins and show you guys the wheat pennies while George is showing you the coin books.
1962, that's the year my mom was born. 1962, 1963. It looks like the person sealed these coin guidebooks and then stapled the edges. This is 1990. And again, these are all the guidebook of United States coins. 1965. Let's see if your year is in there.
My year is 2020. Oh,
No, the year you were
2020,
born.
how much I love you.
This one has a date of...
All right, you guys may not believe this, but this is every wheat penny we have found in the past year. Every single wheat penny we have found in the past year.
1963. You want to weigh it for them?
Do you want to weigh it for them?
Sure. I think they enjoy that when I weigh it.
All right, she wants me to weigh it, so I'm going to weigh them for you.
This is the 4th edition. I don't see a date up front.
Almost 13 pounds. Almost 13 pounds of wheat pennies. Okay. So that's what we were talking about. Should we auction off the wheat pennies from the past year? All we've done, we haven't checked for anything except for 1943. That's all we've done with the wheat pennies. So let us know. That's we find money all the time. That's just in a year. That's a year of wheat pennies. That's a small portion of money that we find. Very small portion. So I'm going to put it back on George. And
1969. That was a good year too.
so we know Debbie Vaughn definitely wants the Wheaties. Cecilia saying,
1981.
Karina saying yes. Adam is saying yes. Do you want it?
I don't see a date on here.
Something just fell.
Timber. 1964. And then this isn't a coin guidebook, but it's the log of Christopher Columbus. Seems interesting. Let me see if I can find a date.
Marcus said auction them off one at a time. Hales, no.
I don't see a date on here. But there is a total of... There's a total of 18 coin guidebooks plus the Christopher Columbus log.
So you got 18 coin guidebooks. Coin guidebooks in plastic. Coin guidebooks in plastic. George shared that with you. 18 of them and a Christopher Columbus book. Okay. So they're saying auction the pennies now. Nah, we're not going to do it right now. We were already behind tonight, but we would consider it for next Sunday.
Yeah.
All right. George just said we're going to do it next week. So Lord knows I can't argue with her.
Well,
Rule number 1, never, ever argue with an Egyptian.
I mean, it's up to you whether you want to or not.
We were just talking about it.
We could either do it tonight or wait next Sunday.
Oh, I would do it next Sunday.
Okay.
We got too much going on tonight. All right, so these are the books. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious. Coin guide books from those years that she shared with you. And Christopher Columbus. You only have a minute to win it. Let's do this. Here we go.
3 more lots before the free lot.
Almost 13 pounds of those pennies for next Sunday. Rosie is in at 150. Rosie, 150. Angie came in at 50. I think Rosie has a high 150. George, not 125. Andrew's at 365. Rosie at 160. 365 with Andrew, 160 with Rosie. Old Man Trading Post, it's my eBay store. 120 with 30 seconds to go. See if I can actually get that without a glare. See the camera that we're using? Old Man Trading Post is my eBay store. 200 now. 200. Andrew's at 365. Rosie's saying, Andrew, no! Rosie wants them. Lady Jackson's at 150. Old Man Trading Post says my eBay store's at 200. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here. He's out. Old Man Trading Post says my eBay store is out. And Lady Jack's ugh. Maxwell out. Sold! Andrew's at 365, I think it was. 365. Andrew, 365. Andrew, YouTube name, real name, shipping address, bam, right there. What the hell's at yahoo.com? What the hell's at yahoo.com? And then backup bidder, I believe, was Old Man Trading Post is my eBay store. Your backup bidder, go ahead and send us information as well. You're at 200 as your backup bid, so you can send us your YouTube name, real name, shipping address. Nice job. All right. George is going to get the next lot. I know she's... Oh, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting. Andrew, go ahead and send us an email in regards to what you've got so far. I'm looking. I don't see an email from you yet. We need to have an email from you on your bidding items.
All winners have to email us by tonight.
So you got to send an email on those items so that we know to move forward. Nice.
You want to show me on the big screen?
You're going to get a lot of glare on that one, aren't you? There you go.
This one has
I
a
screwed
COA
it
in
up.
the back. It says, COA says, this is to certify that the museum quality presidential, I can't even read upside down, coin set described by number and state below. 1964 Kennedy $50 and one other Kennedy $50 with bezels plated in 24 karat gold, utilizing a total of 10 genuine rubies, emeralds, and sapphires. And it says that this limited edition of 2,000 each of the 50 states. So in other words, what they did was they created this plaque with JFK for every state, and they only made 2,000 per state. So this state in particular was for North Carolina. This is 127 of 2,000. So this is the JFK
Specifically for that state.
Yes. So these $50 are for that state.
Nice.
So this is part of the lot. And then you'll also get the presidential inaugural covers honoring Ronald
Angela,
Reagan.
yes, we got your email.
So you'll get the stamp, the Inauguration Day stamp, 1981 of Ronald Reagan. And then Ronald Reagan with the wifey, 1981. And then the next one is the inaugural cover honoring George Bush. So this is also 1981. And then there's a picture of him and his wifey, also 1981. Next one is the 1993 presidential inaugural cover of Bill Clinton. I did not have relations. Him and Hillary right there, 1993. And then the 1993 vice president cover. There's Al Gore, 93. And then him and his wife on the next one, also 93. And then the last thing for this lot is a 1986 presidential mint set. So there's stamps in here of the of these men, and then it gives you a little bit of history of every gentleman that's on here. So like John Adams, George Washington, Thomas Jefferson. There's more stamps right here. 86. And then it gives you a history of every gentleman that's on the sheet. This is a cool book.
That is really cool. Of course, we like the history because we find it nonstop.
Yep. And the older that I get, the more I appreciate the history behind a lot of the stuff that we find. Presidents of the US, and then history, a little bit, a blurb about each one of them. And that's it.
No, we have not received Andrew's email. We do have Cecilia, Brian Clark, Amy Swartley, Angela, some few others as well. But no, we don't have Andrew's yet. Nothing from Andrew yet. All right, so we've got coin, stamp. We got presidential history here. We got a lot of cool stuff right here. You're bidding on what you can see, and there's even more off the screen that you can't see. Remember, $25 starting bid, free shipping here within the United States. You're welcome to bid. If you're outside of the United States, there will be shipping charges, though. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious. Everything is as is. No guarantees. No returns. You only have 1 minute to win it. Let's go.
The rubies and emeralds are nestled inside the gold rim of this coin.
Rubies and
You can't
emeralds
really
are
see
nestled inside the gold coin. Is that a real gold coin?
It's 24 karat.
Is it plated or solid?
It's 24 karat gold.
All right, you
plated.
didn't open it and check it,
It's
did you?
plated.
All right, it's plated gold. Rosie's at 175. Aaron is at 100. 175. Aaron's at 100. We've got bids everywhere. Catherine P at 100. George Tripp at 125. Andrew Hodges at 340. Finn Andrews at 65. Chris Orwell at 55. Clark's Crazy Finds and More at 220. We got bids flying everywhere on the presidential history. The coins, the stamps, the everything. You said it's plated, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, George has confirmed it is plated. LT Blue, it is plated. Fred Freer coming in at 200. Dan at 125. We've got bids everywhere. Bids everywhere. Clark's Crazy Finds and More at 275. Rosie. No! Let's see what happens here. Sold Flippin' Adventures. All right, let's see. Let's see what we have. I think we got Andrew at 340. Andrew, we got to get an email from you.
Yep.
Andrew is at 340. Until we get an email from you, this is your last bid, Andrew, until we get an email confirming that you're actually communicating with us.
Is it Hodges?
It is Andrew Hodges. So Andrew is at 340. Andrew Hodges. Backup bid is, I believe it's Crazy. Clark's Crazy Finds and More at 220. Let me check. It is. No, it's Clark's Crazy Finds and More at 275. Nice. All right, Clark's Crazy Finds and More, you're at 275. Make sure you send us a message as well as far as backup. Andrew, until we get an email from you, you're a high bidder at 340. You got multiple items. We haven't received an email from you. We just got Kimberly's in regards to the trench art. And we got Shirley Pearl in regards to the backup and as far as salt shakers. Andrew, until we get an email from you, we can't accept another bid until we get your info.
Next lot are first day issuance of stamps for dates 1995 to 96. There's a total of 182 stamps in this binder.
That is 182.
Yeah. There's Richard Nixon.
All right, I'm going to give you full screen.
Okay.
Here we go. You're all in it.
So first day issuance 95 to 96.
Kimberly, we got your email on the trench art. Shirley, we got your email backup on the salt and pepper. Cecilia, we got your backup bid as well. We got your message there. Cecilia.
Oh, lighthouses. We got to see a cool lighthouse
We did.
last
You're
week.
breaking my heart.
Gettysburg.
Bum, bum,
That's cool. I
bum,
remember
bum,
taking a field trip to seeing
bum,
Gettysburg.
bum. I said, Cecilia, breaking my heart. Da, da, da. What's
There's
the rest
Abe
of the song?
Lincoln.
You're breaking my heart. I've got to go far.
Harriet Tubman.
Bum, 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 Bev said we should have thrown the cigar thing in with the last lot.
The cigar thing was
presidential,
the perfume.
you know, but it was perfume.
It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't a cigar. I am working on a cigar box lot with some cigars.
Debbie, what you need to send in the emails, you need to send your real name,
Milton
your
Hershey,
YouTube name, and your shipping address.
Your mailing address.
Irish Luck Jersey Scratch Off. We got your email as well.
Did you know his first name is George as well?
Yes, I did. It's like I say George everywhere.
Here, Popeye, the comic Popeye. Here's some other vintage comics.
Ooh, olive oil. Those are so
Oh, remember
cool. Those
Annie?
are so stinking cool. Those are so cool. I love them.
Blondie, Flash Gordon.
These ones, we've had some really cool first day issue stamps.
Yeah.
But this is right up my alley. Randy's saying first day. Yep, first day.
They all say first day issuance right there. Right underneath the stamp, you'll see where it says first day of issue.
First day of issue. It's all right there. Beautiful. See, I was all about the comics. It was awesome. Fred Freer wants to know, do they smell like smoke? What do they smell like?
They smell vintage.
So
they don't smell like smoke.
Probably going to have that older paper smell, but not like smoke.
Yeah, and then every envelope has a little bit of history behind it. So let me show you what I mean.
Catherine P said, me want.
So you have your first day issuance envelope, and then on the back is a little bit of history behind the stamp.
Those are the best when you get the history.
Yeah. We do appreciate it.
Cecilia.
Here's some Olympics. Olympic stamps.
Those comics were awesome.
Yeah, they were.
So cool.
Brings back lots of memories. Marilyn Monroe, hey.
Baby, I thought we already decided that brunettes are better than blondes.
But it's Marilyn.
Baby, you told me.
And not Marilyn, the landlady.
Are better than blondes. You told
Uncle
me,
Sam.
You told me there would never,
there's
ever.
Uncle Sam.
You told me there would never,
Say uncle.
ever be anybody better than you.
Huh? For you.
You told me you were my Asian invasion.
I said if another woman looks at you, I will gouge her eyes out. Just kidding.
Why are you always sticking fingers in my orifices?
Because it's funny.
All right. So we're on the stamp lot.
Popeye was my favorite.
Devilcraft, we just got your backup bid as well on the Barbie lot. All right. So Cheryl Carmen, we just
refresh
got yours as well.
Live chat.
All right. We got the comic, which were the coolest first day issues.
182 stamps.
182 stamps. You got
95, 96.
You got a bit furious because we got some stinking stamp lovers in these auctions. Here we go. Minute to win it. We're on the stamps. We are on the stamps. The super cool comic stamps. It's go time. All right, we got Maxwell's in at 30. We got Rosie is at 150. Rosie is in at 150. Rosie put the SmackDown at 150. We got bids everywhere. I see hundreds. I see hundreds everywhere. Fred Freer is now at 155. Fred Freer's high bidder now at 155. J.K. Smith 818 is at 200. Andrew, I will not accept your bid until I get an email from you. J.K. Smith 818 is at 200. J.K. Smith 818 is at 200. High bid is at 200 right now. High bid is at 200. Rosie is now at 201. Rosie is at 201. Nice. Rosie is now at 201. Here we go. Here we go. All right, and Andrew is not in. We're still not accepting Andrew's bid because we haven't received an email yet. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. J.K. Smith is at $225. $225. All right, and I got all distracted.
So
All right, here's the deal, guys. I am blocking Andrew from the channel, and any bid that Andrew put in, he obviously is not sending a message.
$650. That's
So I'm
jumping
blocking-
of it. You're
I'm-
jumping it too much. It
I'm
seems very
blocking him from the
sketchy.
channel. Yeah, Andrew, if you're gonna troll, you gotta do it a whole lot better than that.
All right, so J.K. Smith for
So
$225.
I don't know yet. I still have to. I'm blocking him from the channel. All right, so Andrew is blocked from the channel. So that means Shirley Pearl, you have high bidder at $255. Anybody who has backup bid on anything that Andrew got blocked on, then make sure you message us and go, Andrew got blocked. We're high bidder. We have not received anything from him. He got his 10 seconds of fame. And let me find out who was high bidder on the stamps. Probably a 10-year-old or a 40-year-old in their mom's basement. That would be my guess for Andrew. Probably in the mom's basement with the wife beater with the cheese puffs and got cheese puff stains all over the wife beater. All right. So who was? Yes, it's J.K. Smith 818 at $225. Nice job. Nice job. Those stamps were
More
so awesome. And she's
stamps.
got more stamps.
This time, 168 stamps for dates of 1996 to 97. You want to give me the big screen?
I will give you the big screen. Do you think we should just, anything that Andrew we said he bid, should we just re-auction it?
If he emails, great. If not,
He's not
backup
gonna
bidders,
email. He's
make
had
sure you
every
guys send me your
opportunity.
info.
So backup bidders, just
Well,
all
it
backup
was a
bidders.
dead giveaway when he bid $1,000.
Well, we were giving him the benefit of the doubt,
Yeah.
but this is.
But that's jumping
right,
the
so-
bid way too high.
All right, from here on out, Andrew never gets a moment of spoken word again. So we are not going to discuss that name. We're going to keep moving forward. Here we go. I'm going to put her on the big screen, and we got more stamps.
Yep, this is the last lot before we do our free giveaway. I gotta get the Petoskey's off the porch because they're still drying.
I love some of these comments.
Oh, look at the manatees.
Oh,
Remember when we went to Fort Myers and saw the manatees?
yeah, I do.
They were right by the
Barbara,
water plant.
manatee,
By the water
manatee.
plant? Where the water was warmer because
Yeah,
it was
that
by
was
the
so
water
cool.
plant.
We'll go back there. We'll go back there. We will go back there. We'll go see the manatees again for sure.
For shizzle.
Because I love that area. I love Fort Myer. I love Sanibel Island. I like that whole area.
Aw, swans. So again, every envelope, like this, for example, our first day of issue. And then on the back of the envelope, it gives you a little bit of history about the stamp. Like this one, I think gives you history about the artist, the artiste. The Statue of Liberty. I like that one. More swans.
Karen Arthur said, did we get her info? Let me check. Let me check. Would Karen win?
I have Karen down for. I don't have Karen down. If she was backup bidder, I don't write down the backup bidders. They have to email. I just write down the. Ooh, Ben. There's our boy Benny. There's our boy Benny. See him?
Ben!
There's a familiar face.
So proud of you. That's our adopted son.
There's George Washington. What's up, Doc?
We probably got your email, but it probably doesn't come up as your YouTube name, Karen. So my guess is yes. I didn't open up any of the emails.
Do these airplane remind you of something?
Yes. You know what they remind me of?
All the airplanes that Rob
Airplanes.
had in his unit. All the model planes that Rob had in his unit.
They remind me of airplanes.
Do you like airplanes?
I like airplanes. I like turtles and airplanes. Fred Freer said, "Can we make the wheat pennies next week? The last lot. Do you want to?"
Sure.
All right, Fred. She says yes. Next week, wheat pennies are the last
It gives people
lot.
time to make sure they refresh and they're live and they get the gist of the live. Oh, legendary monsters! Look at that.
Nice.
Mummy,
Very cool.
Dracula.
Very, very cool.
And then this is the last page.
Irish Luck jersey scratch off. Did Rosie back up?
Kwanzaa.
We don't know. We can't remember with everything else going on. We have to go back and watch the live. So that's the way it works.
Ooh, pineapples. Speaking of pineapples, I did find some really cool hang lights that are pineapple shaped
That you're gonna put on the camper.
that we're gonna put on the awning of the camper because the camper is dark at night. So we want to liven it and decorate it with some lights. All right, you ready?
You're ready to go?
Zooms.
All right, George says she's ready. Another lot of stamps.
168 stamps,
100.
96 to 97.
And 68 stamps, $25 starting bid. You got to bid fast, you got to bid furious because you only have 1 minute to live. No, wait, I don't know what I was.
1 minute to live.
1 minute to live. I don't know what I was saying there.
That was like me reading
I was choking on my own tongue.
the letter. Oh, she's from Wooster.
All right, here we go. Angie Powell's now at 100. Angie has a $100 bid. Angie has a $100 bid. We got bids coming everywhere else. Rodney White is now at 150. Rodney White is 150. We know we got stamp lovers in here. No doubt about it. Rosie is now at 175. Mildred says, I like puppies. 175. Rosie LaVelle is now at 175. 175 is a high bidder with 25 seconds to go. 125. George Triple did not beating Rosie at 175. 175. Finn Anders now at 180. We got a 180. High bidder 180 on the stamps. 180 is the high bid right now on the stamps with 15 seconds to go. 180 high bid. Finn Anders, high bid at 180.
I think Finn got a stamp out last.
J.K. Smith is now at 200. 200. Rosie came in at 181, but 200. J.K. Smith 818. Let's see what happens. J.K. Smith 818, still high bidder. Let's see what happens with the sniping. He sniped. Rosie just sniped. Rosie sniped at 201. Sold.
Woo, go Rosie.
Rosie finally got one.
201.
Rosie. You are high bidder. High bidder, Rosie. Nice job. Rosie, you're going to send your YouTube name, real name, shipping address right there, whatthehales@yahoo.com. And I believe, who was back up there? She outbid somebody right at the end. It was J.K. Smith, 818. You are backup bidder. Go ahead and send that information as well, just so we know. Nice. Nice job, guys. Nice job. All right, George is getting the next lot. Actually,
I don't know if she has bubble guts or what, because she just literally went running. She went running out. I think she went out in the front yard, the backyard. I don't know. Must be bubble guts just tearing her to pieces. Oh, wait, she's back. She's back.
And nothing. Okay, looks like she actually has the Petoskey stones.
They're not completely cured yet.
Well, don't touch them. So these are the 2 Petoskey stones that somebody is going to win tonight. Are we on free lot now?
Yep.
All right, so go ahead, get that up nice and close. So one of them is...
Can you put me on the big screen?
Yeah, I'll put you on the big screen. So this is... I've gone ahead and I've sanded these stones down. So you can see size based on the actual... This is what it looks like once you sand it and then you epoxy it. So the epoxy is still curing. That's money right there. And this is another one here. So Petoskey looks different based on the stone that it's in. This is in limestone. And then this one has some cool markings in it too. So these are...
Flip it over, but they're still wet.
Yeah, you don't want to flip it over right now because they're still wet. But they are sanded on both sides, the edges as well. This is what we've been hunting up on Kelly's Island. This is what we'll be hunting this week as well.
That's the giveaways, like that hexagon.
The hexagon shape. That's the saltwater coral. So that's what we've been hunting, these fossils. The funny thing is, the crazy thing is most people have no clue. No clue
Well, 'cause
whatsoever.
they look like gravel.
It's worth money. They have no clue. So you saw George has been working on about 300 pounds of the rocks. He's actually shows you some on his channel. And this past Tuesday and Wednesday, my goodness, the best hunting ever. And it was all because it was complete and total overcast. It was all because the north winds, the lake literally was throwing these fossils at us. It was the most insane thing ever. We'll never see it like that
They're
again.
so much pretty in person.
Yeah, they're absolutely incredible.
So the first person to answer will get
So
this guy.
here's a comparison. This is without epoxy. Okay, so we haven't sealed this one yet. So that's the comparison without epoxy, and then what it looks like with the epoxy. Which everything is a little bit different with the coloration. So you said first person is going to get
The pinkish one.
Okay.
The one with the pinkish tint. Second person to answer the trivia question correctly will win this one that has more of like a yellow greenish tint.
And then the dark spots. Those dark spots are so cool.
And then the third rock is this little guy. It says laugh out loud. And then on the back it says hashtag Pensacola Rocks post pic on Facebook. Now this rock, if you remember when I did an unboxing of mail, Deanna, aka Flipping Adventures, sent us this, and she said she found this rock in a unit and it traveled 50 miles to Fort Walton Beach, Destin area. So I thought since it was a traveling rock, I'd send it up north and then maybe you can give it away and send it off to another place. Maybe the rock will get to enjoy some traveling since we all seem to be stuck in place trying to social distance. So the third person to answer will win the traveling rock.
All right, we got 3 rocks. First person will get the tear-shaped Petoskey. Second person who wins will get the Petoskey with the cool markings, the dark markings. Third person will get the Petoskey, or the Pensacola rock that is traveling around the world.
It's like the movie The Traveling Pants, but this time it's the traveling rock.
I literally have no idea what you're talking about. None whatsoever. Where'd you go? Oh, I gotta go back over here. It's like she's a ghost. There we go. Okay, so the way to win.
We're making pretty good timing considering that we're 20 minutes behind.
20 minutes behind and a troll bidding. That's not bad. So the way to win tonight, we've got 3 rocks. The Petoskey rocks are worth a ton of money. The Pensacola rock is worth a ton of fun.
Flipping Adventure says the first rock is guitar pick shaped.
Actually,
good observation.
It is. There. So the Dorito guitar pick shape rock will be the first thing. So what we do is we're going to ask you a trivia question based on the videos this week. We had some really cool videos this week. We bought three storage units after
not
months.
One, not 2, but 3.
After months of not buying storage units because there was nothing good in quality, we went to Norwalk and out of the blue, we took the new trailer. We filled it completely up. We bought 3 storage units. There are 4 more videos going to be released within the next week of us and Conky's Flippin' Adventures and the amazing things that we find in this storage unit that we split down the middle. He took everything to the right, which we wish we did, and we got everything to the left, which we wish he did.
But we're thrilled that they got the better.
Oh, absolutely.
We're usually biased, and we're like, oh, our finds are the best, but we're gonna say hands down their side was the best.
They had a Hales of a good find, and it was it was so much fun doing it with another YouTube channel and going back and forth, and it was a ton of fun.
We'd be recording our boxes, lame boxes, and he'd come over with more stuff, and I'd look over like, okay, what are you coming over to brag about now?
Oh man, it was epic.
But we were so happy that they got the better.
So you guys will get to see those videos throughout this week. So what's going to happen? You're going to see storage unit, coin pusher, storage unit, coin pusher, storage unit, coin pusher. That's how it's going to go throughout the week. So we'll have a ton of fun with that. We had coin pushers this week as well, which crazy things happened.
Oh my goodness.
But
so crazy. If you haven't watched them yet, you have to watch them.
Definitely. But the question typically comes from the least viewed
of the week for the week,
video of the week, because we want to give our super fans the greatest opportunity. Those who are the diehards who watch every single video, they pick up on everything, And so
who watched the video and pay attention?
This week, the trivia question does come from the least viewed video. And it's a very, very important piece of information if you're me. But I want to see if anybody else actually picked up on it as well. So you will have a minute to win it. Remember, the first person to answer the trivia question correct will win the pick-shaped rock.
I don't
Second
even know
person,
what the question is.
the other one. And then the Pensacola rock. So this week, during a storage unit auction video, which was an epic video, but it was the least viewed video for the week, something awesome was shared by we're at 247,000. We are at 247,000.
3,000.
Nice. We're gonna kill him. I mean that in the best way possible.
Them.
No.
Don't say them.
So we're just doing stuff. Them. We're just sorry, them. We are at 247,000.
Sweet.
So.
Can I get a whoop whoop?
Boop, boop. Okay. We are breaking goals left and right this past 3 months with YouTube.
2020 started off as a crazy year.
Crazy.
Still
and for
is
us,
crazy.
it is blowing our mind. Blowing our mind. Every goal we've set, we have crushed it. And it has been amazing. Okay, so it was actually in the video where we bought the unit with Conky. Conky's Flippin' Adventures. So it hasn't received as many views as the others because it was released on Friday. It didn't have as much time to be viewed, which is typical. But in that video, George actually shared with us something. We found a ton, and I mean a ton of brand new shoes. And George shared with me what was her shoe size. What is George's shoe size? I'm looking to see what George's shoe size. Shoe size. George's shoe size. The shoe size of George. George shares her shoe size with us. What is her shoe size? Shoe size. Holy cow. These super fans know exactly what's going on, except for the ones that don't. You guys are
paying attention.
Except for the ones that don't. I didn't think anybody would know this. I'm not even sure I know it. George shares with us her shoe size, and she has huge feet. Wait, I mean, I have.
If you guys watched our YouTube stories, you'll see that I bought him a pair of shoes, and he hated them. He didn't even like them. And he wants to talk about me not wanting the perfume that he gave me, knowing that he hates perfume.
See them double wide Fred Flintstone?
He was wearing Crocs with socks over the shoes that I bought him.
I'm going to turn that into a song. Crocs with socks. Crocs with socks.
Everybody give me some Crocs with
every
socks.
Every dad bod wearing Crocs with socks. Crocs with socks. Crocs with socks. Every dad bod wearing Crocs with socks. All right.
I never owned a pair of Crocs in my life until I met this guy.
And she wears them
three
now.
I own 3 pair now, thanks to him. All found in a storage unit.
Storage units, and they're so comfortable. And they're great for camping.
And they're my size.
They're perfect for camping.
They are.
Very first 3 comments were absolutely correct. William Hester.
Whoop, whoop.
You are correct. George, what is the size of your shoe?
7.
7. What's your ring size?
Well, on the middle finger and the thumb, it's size 8. Those are the fingers that I rock rings on. You're welcome.
All right. So size 7 is exactly what she shared with us as her shoe size. William Hester, you were first. So we want to know your YouTube name, real name, shipping address.
I think William won last week.
Did he?
Yeah.
Well, you won the pick-shaped Petoskey stone.
He won the perfect man.
You got the perfect man last week. You won the Petoskey stone.
If it's the same William Hester.
I would assume that it is. So this Petoskey stone was found by me on Kelly's Island and was sanded and polished by me in Wooster, Ohio, and then George is personally going to send it to you. Remember, this isn't just a random rock.
I don't
this
get
rock
credit
is worth money.
for putting resin on it.
I just said that George was epoxying them and is going to ship it to you. So you are number 1. You get the pick shape. Shirley Pearl, you get number 2. You get the one with the cool black spots in it. Now the back actually has some more character. Think of it as like knots in wood. Very, very pretty. So Shirley Pearl, you have won Also, and probably you put that with your salt and pepper shaker lot. So very cool. Shirley Pearl got Petoskey Stone number 2, and then Pensacola Rock. Takaka McElroy. Tataka McElroy. You are Petoskey Stone winner, number 3. Or excuse me, Pensacola Rock winner, number 3.
The
so
traveling rock.
Tataka, we need your information as well. Send that to, well, I don't have What the Hales up there anymore. At What the Hales at Yahoo. Nice job, everybody. Nice job, everybody.
Wow, thank you guys all for watching.
The super fans
yes,
are.
If you weren't the first 3, don't get discouraged. Every Sunday after every live auction, we do a free giveaway.
And if you're
recently, I've been doing 3 lucky winners.
If you're looking at your screen and you go, I was first. YouTube will bump your
Make sure
comment.
you're in live chat.
YouTube will bump your comment on your screen. We look at everything as it happens. So we get it nonstop. No matter what we say the same thing every Sunday. We see it as it happens.
Yep.
YouTube will only bump it on your screen. YouTube's going to bump everybody else's comment on their screen. We saw it as it happened. The winners are the winners that we declared.
Well, it makes a huge difference if you're in live chat versus top chat. So if you're in top chat, maybe your answer bumped up. But if you're in live chat, we can only go off of what we see on our end. But
Faye
yeah,
Hoffer says, I watch every
guys.
video on this channel and the other channel.
Appreciate it, guys.
We are going to do more Petoskey stones. So George has 300 stones that he brought back. I probably have, or 300 pounds. I probably have 150 pounds. But I've been working on George's stone. I wanted to get her stone. This one was from our first trip. So I wanted to get it. I wanted to get this one perfect for her. So 2 days ago, I started. We originally weren't going to do this side, so I worked really hard to get this side done for her, and then I did the edges as well.
Yeah, I was surprised that you decided to, because it's like a geode where you have the rough side and then the treasures on the inside. So I'm shocked that he did both sides. Because it's cool to have like the rough.
Well, I'm doing another one
the,
that's going to have a live edge for you.
Yeah.
So this one, I made it completely flat for her, and then I took care of the edges as well. And so
it's going to look really pretty with the resin on it.
Oh, this one will look great. So I will be working on more, and then we'll get some out to you guys as well. Remember, it's not just a rock, it's a fossil, and it's a fossil that's worth quite a bit of money.
Yes, live chat is better because you see the chat as it goes the closest to how it should go. If you're in top chat, your comment's always going to be on top. I'm not sure why YouTube even has that feature.
Are you tired?
What time is it? 12:11.
It's past my bedtime.
Past mine too.
Let
us know in the chat what time it is where you guys are.
We should probably do a bedtime song, don't you think?
Yeah, let's put them to bed.
A lot of them already went to bed. Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Christopher Wiley says he's going to bed. Petoskey spelled P-E-T-O-S-K-Y. They're only found in fresh waters. Right? Fresh water?
It's the only place I've ever found it. It's a saltwater coral that you find in fresh water, and that's one of the ways that I teach people about the worldwide flood. How do you get a saltwater coral in a freshwater body and worldwide flood? Up,
it's 11:11 in Wisconsin. We love cheese curds.
Like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Is it working? Is it putting you guys to sleep? Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Hope you guys had fun with us. We'll be back next Sunday. Until then, stay safe. We love you. Say good night.
Good night.